Good evening.
Hello. It
Hey.
is time for the RKG pub quiz, part 2. We've had a lot of people in the chat. I think our winners from the first week, people make guesses, are in there. They had a very good score last time. So we're very excited to see who takes home the gold. I say take home the gold. There's no actual gold, unless you count sort of bragging rights and pride as gold, which I do personally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's also really good for us because it doesn't involve posting anything.
Yeah, that's big. That is big. Or
Gold's
just saying
heavy.
we're going to post something and then just forgetting to post something, which, we don't want to do that. We don't really those people, do we? But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. We had 1,500 people do the quiz last time. I wonder if we can get more this time. We got 622 right now. It's big. It's big. I'm excited about this quiz. I was so happy and I was having such a lovely time doing my rounds that if we ever stop doing pub quizzes, I'll be sad, I think. You guys happy with your rounds?
I'm very happy with my rounds. Yeah. I had a blast researching mine. Because that's the thing, you get a little smarter doing your trivia. You learn some facts that you can whip out and try and impress people.
I think that's the thing. It's a fine line, isn't it? It's a fine line between like it being too hard that people are like, oh fuck you, but you want it to be hard enough that when they get the answer, even if it's wrong, they go, oh, I've learned something there.
Got a bit of
or they go,
newfound respect
oh,
for you.
I should have known that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us one now, Powers.
Oh, I can't.
I literally read out a question.
Yeah. Did you know, actually, Gav?
But I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy in their lovely homes. Thank you very much for joining us. I think this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Should we go over the rules of the quiz?
Yeah, let's do that.
Because everything is more fun with rules. So if you want to play along,
you better learn your rules.
If you want to play along, just go to rkgvideo.com/quiz. Now, there's a sheet there, which your answers must be submitted in. Now, Krups has done, I would say, some of your finest work making this quiz work properly,
Really?
Daniel. Like, it is so good. But unfortunately, Google Forms has let him down. And all the answers, it really helps us if the answers are in lowercase or if each word begins with a capital letter. For the questions,
fair, some other versions will work unless you spell like a maniac.
Yes,
If
please
you
spell it
use some
properly as
kind of styling, if you just write it like a normal person, you'll probably get it right. And if it is right to begin with.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's the thing is like, what we could do is not have any of this, and then you're just doing quiz for fun, and you don't find out who a winner is. But
And I can have my Thursday back.
Yeah, but nobody wants that, including Daniel. So that's how you do it. So the questions are all on the live stream, which is on our YouTube channel. If you're on rkgvideo.com/quiz, it's all there, so it's absolutely fine. Obviously, like no team size limits. Hopefully, you've all got your Zooms and your house parties and your Google Hangouts all running lovely. Obviously, everybody's welcome. No cheating, because as we said, it's only pride and your own soul at stake. So it's just, I mean, what's the point of cheating at a free quiz? I feel like if you're cheating at a free quiz, you've got more problems.
I'm pretty sure Jesus is in the chat and he's watching and
Is
judging.
he?
Yeah, he showed up. I gave him a bell. I was like, "You're gonna want to check this one out, man. This is wild."
Is
I got
Jesus
some
going to
good
give us any
questions in
super
here.
chat? He's going to super chat us some bread and wine. But it's loads of it. Absolutely loads of
Way
it.
too much fish and bread. Yeah.
Benjamin Broad says, today is my 38th birthday, and all he got was 2 rat traps. I don't know if that's a sex thing, but good luck to you, those rat traps. I hope that's absolutely fine. It's also Stephen Heppel, the amazing Stephen Heppel, who we know from lots of different things that we've met him at before. It's his birthday today as well, and he shaved his head for it. I don't know why. I don't know if that was a present, but he's done that anyway. But yeah, that's it. That's. I hope get your team names in. Hopefully they're really, really good. What was the best one we had last time, Krups? What was the best team name last?
I mean, you've put me on the spot there, if I'm honest.
Sorry, yeah. Well, but I would have thought that the quality of the team names was so good. See how slowly I'm talking right now? The quality of the team names was so good.
You might want to talk a bit slower.
How good was the quality?
Well, the quality was amazing. Like that's the thing,
wasn't it?
Actually, Gav, they're coming back to me.
That's the thing. the quality was so good. I knew you'd be able to recall one at the drop of a
it's just
pin,
come back to me.
so.
They ain't that good.
Oh yeah.
We've got
pretty offensive.
Well, yeah, those bitches from Florida.
Oh yeah, I love that name. That was my favorite one actually.
It's a good one. Rory, be my friend.
My mum's in the chat. Brilliant.
Quentin Quarantina.
That is very good.
Pretty good.
I'm big into that.
Chunky but funky. So yeah, variety. There's always 700 I've just remembered, and I can't really, can't pick one.
Yeah. There we go then. So should we get this baby started?
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, if you want to play and you have been watching rkgvideo.com/quiz,
or if you're on YouTube, check out the description for the video. You can get the answer sheet that way as well.
Yeah, that is true. So we still got people coming in, so we'll give it another 5 minutes. And also, I just looked at the running order as well, and I was like, okay, fine, that's good. But yeah, I never realized that the end of the world would be so quiz heavy. Like, there's so many quizzes going on at the moment.
I didn't realize the end of the world would be on our watch.
Yeah.
I thought statistically it probably falls to someone else.
I actually made up my first excuse to get out of a quiz last week, because I was just like, I'm not doing like 6 quizzes in a week. I just thought I can't do it.
That's why we did. I've won last week.
Yeah. What are you up to? Not much.
I can't do another quiz. It's your own.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of quizzes, man. It's a lot of quizzes. But also, I've done a lot of like not great quizzes as well. So that's why I'm glad that ours basically a multimedia extravaganza. By that I mean there's videos and pictures. No Animal Crossing music this week, unfortunately. So you please stop sending the chunks of shit to my house because it's not nice anymore. Killer Kipper Third said, "Is Gav not melting in that suit?" Well, because I've got nothing else on underneath it. Like the suit, we worked out where that we can basically pull our clothes up to just below nips. So like I'm really close to being naked, except for a bit of suit. But yeah, no, I'll be taking the jacket off very, very quickly. Ariel Van Kirk said, "It's my husband's birthday. Can you guys tell him happy birthday? We love watching you guys." Didn't say your husband's name. So husband Van Kirk, Pembley Tampis.
Happy birthday.
You guys win. Amador Prado says, "Gav, you wearing pants this time?" I'll never tell. But no, I'm not wearing pants. Aaron Lane has said, "Rory, you need to pour that Guinness, mate. It's not designed to be drunk out of a can." Did you know that?
Yeah, I didn't. Well, first off, I just opened it 2 seconds before we started, and it exploded everywhere all over my desk. And I've left it a little bit late now to go run and get a glass. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Looks like it's coming out of the can. Tastes fine. Good? Yeah, tastes all right.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's fine.
So what, like, without giving it away, can we give what have we got? We got some games, we got some superheroes, we got some celebrity. I'm trying to look through stuff without like giving it properly away.
Some egg questions, egg related questions.
It's too many egg related questions.
Hope you know your eggs, folks.
Why did you go through my answers and change all mine answers to egg related questions as well? Do you want to just do an egg quiz? Because if you do, that's fine.
I think you could do a round that's just all eggs. I think maybe for the next one of these, you should do a round that is just super niche.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll do that next time. I'll just do a whole round.
So many
eggs.
Superhero stuff you can do. Let's get weird with it.
Yeah.
I thought I would let it go at least 2 quizzes before I did a Wales round. So I feel like next quiz I'm okay to do a Wales round now.
Every question worth 10 points. It's ruined. It's absolute.
Let's sort the wheat from the fucking chaff, then, boys.
What's the best country on the planet?
You're like, hang on, how many of the answers are just Wales? You're like,
yeah, in the Wales round. Anthony Hopkins hails from which country?
Is Wales good, fine, or wicked? That's right.
What legendary country is beside England and it's not Scotland?
Husband Van Kirk is actually called Michael. Michael.
Michael.
Penblwydd Hapus, Michael. Hope you guys will have a fun time. So, if you want to play along with this quiz, and if you're watching this back, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be watching it live with us. If you want to go through this in 20 years' time, maybe there's people watching this quiz right now, 20 years in the future. Not wild.
Your future children, your grandkids could be quizzing with their granddad.
Oh, that's insane.
Quizzing across time.
I could be doing this quiz at my funeral.
Quizzing across time.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I can't even handle that
But
shit.
one time they watch it, the question changes.
I could do like future questions for my children, like which one of you is a disappointment, and they'll have to like battle it out.
Oh no!
Playing mind games.
What are the people at home? What should I put in the Google form?
Rory Jr. All right, then, let's get this started. Is this so? If you are joining us now, rkgvideo.com/quiz. Get your team name in, and I think we're ready to start. Aren't we? Who's up first?
Well, that's me. It's me.
It is Dan.
Welcome to round one. This is called AKA, and in every question is going to be the real life name of a superhero, and what we're looking for is the name of their superhero alter ego. That's what we're looking for. So, question number one: Frank Castle.
No answers in the chat, remember.
Oh yeah, just don't be naughty because you just ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
Because people want to be in the chat and they want to do the quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. We're clamping down on that this week.
That's
good.
Right.
Question one, that is Frank Castle. Not Roy Castle, Frank Castle.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. He's got a little bit in the chat. Artorius from the Abyss has said, "Nice suit, Gav."
Oh, thanks for stopping by, man. Sorry we killed you.
You've got. No wonder you didn't do it, mate. Get off YouTube. Right. Question two, Barry Allen. That is question number two. That is Barry Allen. Don't know why I said it like that.
It's a very good question from Present Incorrect Daniel. Says, if an answer has a the or an apostrophe, should they be included?
Yes. Spell them normally. If it is part of the superhero name, put it in. I have put the versions that don't have them just in case to make sure that most people... Like, if you're leaving out a the or an and... You should still get it right, but if it's part of the name, if it's on the front of a comic book, put it in.
Yeah.
Again, just a bit of fun.
It is just a bit of fun, and also,
to be fair, I would want to know that. I'm not taking the piss.
Also, you know, by doing this as well, this is elevating this quiz above all other quizzes. So
yeah, because you want to be right when you're actually right.
Yeah.
Question three. Matthew Murdoch. Matty
M.
Yes. Matty M. Eminem. No, it's actually Matt Murdoch. Wasn't there?
Mozilla Game says Gav looks like he's taking his two teenage kids out to get their first pints.
I can't wait for that day. It's gonna be.
Thanks,
awesome.
Dad.
I need a lot of kids first, but
yeah.
A lot.
Oh, it's going to cost you.
You can't just take other people's kids out to the to the pub, Gav.
To the pints. I'll take a pints if I want to take a pints. All
right. Question four. Billy Batson.
I want to go. Who's that? I was like, you probably can't tell me.
I'd love it. I was gonna Google that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe that's. I mean, I'll highlight it on the answer sheet for you.
Oh yeah, please do. I forgot I got the answers.
Michael Hoffian just said, "This is the most confident I've been around since the Animal Crossing round." Good stuff.
It's going to get harder.
Yeah, it really is.
Question five. Dr. Donald Blake.
It's a good name.
Donald. Blake's
up there with up there with Duck for being the famous Donald's, I would say.
Yeah. Ooh, top 3 Donalds.
Top 3 Donalds.
Yeah, ring in tonight. top 5 Donalds. I mean, he's famous.
Duck for
I don't know if
sure.
he's Donald.
Yeah.
Questions. So that's Donald Blake for number 5. Number 6, Jennifer Walters.
I did not know that one either.
This is where they're getting a bit harder. I kind of lulled people in. Could have lulled them in more, like it's question 1. Oh, Peter Parker.
See, this is my problem. You know, before they turn into superheroes, I'm like, yap. Wow, don't even care. When you put the cape on, then come talk to me. But
when somebody's got powers,
everyday life.
Oh, can I be your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, can I hang out with you? But that kind of goes against Captain America because he's just good as he is. Powers.
That's why he's my favorite, because he's always super.
Do you see? Talking about superheroes, do you see that the writer of True Detective did? Obviously, lots of people are just bored at home on his Instagram. Obviously, I think he wanted a lot of engagement. He just like wrote his one take on this Batman character.
Really?
Yeah, what's he called? Nick Pizzolatto.
Yeah.
Basically, he said he'd like to write a script where he thinks Batman could kill God.
I really love the idea. Mozilla Games in the chat said, "I didn't realize there's going to be some nerd stuff."
He thinks our channel's well cool. Question 7, Johnny Blaze.
I feel like if I wasn't called Rory Powers, that could be my name. Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze and Rory Powers went to town.
Yeah.
With Hannah the Katana.
Hannah the Katana.
Johnny Blaze and Rory Powers. That's like an Enid Blyton novel after 10 energy drinks. Question 8, Dr. Alec Holland.
I like the spread. I like the wide spread of characters, you know? A couple from over here, a couple from over there. It's good. Very good choices.
Every time you open your mouth, I feel like you're going to give away another answer.
It was a global something day yesterday that's quite appropriate to this character.
Egg Day?
It was National Egg Day, yeah. That's Dr. Alec Holland for question 8. And question 9, Cara Danvers. It's a tricky one, that, I think, for a few reasons. So we ask in the chat, these are all... they're all heroes, you would say. Some... obviously ethical spectrum.
You can argue about your time.
Oh,
the greater good, I suppose. Yeah.
What's an anti-hero? I mean, I could go get you a comic and actually found some comics that you gave me the other day. I've got your Luke Cage Marvel Knights run.
Oh, that's fucking great. That is.
I think that's what you said when you gave it to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's Marvel Max. I think
Marvel Max. It's not
Max,
Marvel Knights.
They're allowed to swear.
I've got. I was going through my stuff today. I've got a full run of Marvel Knights Daredevil.
That's great.
Question 10. Patrick O'Brien has a nickname, the Eel. That's not the answer that we're looking for. Patrick the Eel O'Brien.
I don't know who this is.
So that's the final question in the first round. We're looking for the superhero alter ego of Patrick the Eel O'Brien.
Hell of a round, that. Hell of a round.
Ooh. That's how you start a quiz. That's how you start a quiz.
And that's a real quiz.
That's like
That's
the on-ramp of difficulty, though.
Yeah.
People across the country going, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one. By the end of the round, they've lost their mind. The head's down.
Yeah.
Very good round.
Cool.
Very good round.
Who's next?
I'm next, baby. Throw that shit over to me. Because it is time for the celebrity twin round. So I've collected 10 people who are celebrities that have twins. I'm going to show you a picture of that celebrity's twin, and I want you to tell me the name of the celebrity. Now, some of them look a bit more identical. Some of them are just fraternal, so it's a little bit all over the place. All of them make me laugh. So
there's one that I just wanted to double check that you hadn't got it wrong, because there's one in particular that's uncanny.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
but there's a good reason. Yeah, good story about that one.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fantastic. I had such a really good time putting this together. So, what I want is the name of the celebrity after we've shown you the picture of their twin. Daniel, can we have the first twin?
I think this will create some good debates.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I think you can get this one, I reckon. You can figure this one out.
I think this is the second or third easiest one, I think. Because some of them, I think the mark of a good twin is sometimes it looks like someone's tried to draw the original from memory.
It's really sad for the unfamous twin, because in real life, like my dad and my uncle are identical twins, and they look like different versions of a third person. But if one of you becomes famous, it's like you are the rubbish drawing of it.
Yeah.
But didn't we talk about this for Tom Hanks?
Oh right, yeah.
That isn't it like his brother who does the voice of like Woody, but in just like the video games where they can't get
all
Tom
of the
Hanks.
video game stuff, yeah, because he sounds exactly like him.
The next one actually is Tom Hanks. So
yeah, let's have twin number 2. This was one that I didn't know, you know.
No, I didn't know this one.
I didn't know until I was looking for it. Because genuinely, it all started with the one, and then I was like, I bet there's loads of famous twins that I didn't know. And then I went through it, and I found other ones as well. Then, but it all started with a funny one. But I think this is generally quite a good one. But we learn stuff. So, Yona says, is one of them going to be Colin Powers, aka Rory Powers?
Wait, am I the good one in that or the bad one?
That's up to you. I think if you have to ask, then you're probably
you're like, depends how hard you work.
Yeah. Should we have twin number 3?
This is a good one, isn't it?
It's a really good one. This is.
Excuse me, sorry.
You all right?
No.
What's that?
No.
Normal cough? Doesn't sound like normal coughing to me. Okay.
Oh.
I think that's a good one to have. I think this is a good one.
I mean, if you know who the person is, you should get that one.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
is this the one that you were talking about?
Yeah, because you could have blurred
yeah.
out the famous person. I think
100%. Yeah.
There'd be no difference.
100%. Okay. Let's get twin number 4. One of the ones that made me laugh the most. Not the one that made me laugh the most, but no, but just because it didn't look he's a very successful man, okay? It's fine to laugh at him. People laugh at me, but I'm not a successful man, so I've got different things, you know? I've got a vendetta, is what I'm saying.
You're right.
No! I want a twin.
This is tough. Yeah, I don't know if I would have got a lot of these.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's harder than I thought. I don't know.
But I'm also one of those people that says like, oh, doesn't so and so look a lot like so and so? And people are like, absolutely not. What are you talking about? So maybe I'm like face blind.
Okay, well, there's an easier. I feel like 5 is an easier one. Let's get twin number 5.
Yeah, this is a bit like 3, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm really hoping for one of these rounds you've just blurred the face on one of the twins from the Matrix. And you can still see the other one. Who is it?
Alfred Borden.
Yeah. That would be great, actually.
I'd like to see the people at number 3 do a version of the Transported Man. Remake the Prestige with them.
I'd watch that. Ross Whitehouse said, "This quiz is way more fun trying to work out who the twins are." You're like, yeah, that's it.
Is he a robot?
I wrote that. I like that one. I'm happy with that one. This. Let's go on to twin number 6. This is a good one. This is a good, interesting one. When you're like,
very interesting.
That's a twin.
Someone in chat, Andrew just said, "I'm just waiting for Super Hands' kids."
Yeah.
So we were going to put them in, and then Gav forgot.
Yeah. I wiped the twins.
I'll never forgive Google Docs if they've deleted the twins.
Do you think there's any of these, groups, because you've seen them, did you think there's any of these that you can... Mark last, I'll never forgive Gav for blurring the twins. Do you think there's any of these you can get even though it's blurred?
Yeah, well, this one currently on, I think you can figure out the person who it is by looking at their...
Yeah.
So they've got quite a distinctive set of ears, this person. I've always thought this person has quite a distinctive pair of ears.
Interesting. Real interesting, that.
Inspector Morse in the chat said, can we have a little break at some point this time? I effing love smoking.
Yo, so we're going to have a fag break for Who's This?
That's amazing.
We'll have a little break after round 3.
Yeah.
Because we'll probably need a drink as well.
Yeah.
Good
But
point.
I've got like a little mini bar set up on the end of my thing. It's quite nice.
I'm behind you.
Not the one behind me in the picture, no.
It's like, yeah, we've all got one.
I like that you've relaxed the rules, guy. There's a guy behind you. Mine's still empty.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it done. It's like when that comedy club got shut, like all the police went out because they thought it was still open. People be like, Murphy's got people in the back.
Do the live stream.
Okay, let's have twin number 7 then, Daniel.
There we go. There's some fashion going on there.
It's a good one, it says.
That one's pretty close.
Oh, it is really close. I think it's the only thing. He's maybe the least famous person in the list. Maybe is the only thing I thought that was quite hard. I feel like the people who know him really appreciate this boy's work, or girl. Do you know? This is taken at some kind of Comic-Con, so I've had to blur out the screen behind him because it also has his face on it.
What, triplets?
No, exactly. A brother, 2 brothers.
You missed the T-shirt though.
Oh, it's different though. I checked that. Don't want it. Just in case.
Wearing pictures. of his
At
own
what
head.
point do you go, I'll just find a different picture?
Yeah, I'll just find a different twin. I'll find a different twin. I think there's a round coming later on where Daniel and I this morning were talking about like the permutations of the name of.
We'll explain that later.
Like that. And I just went, so I just do another one. Yeah, do another one. I was like, I got plenty. Okay, twin number 8. I think this is the hardest one.
I think it is, because I think I knew who the person was, could not remember their name. But it's someone you will know, though.
Yes. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Incredible actor. That's why I was a little bit nicer on the blur for this.
Oh, were you? What percentage are we talking now?
On Gaussian blur.
Yeah, what percentage?
I think that one's about 8.
Let me guess. No.
Yeah. Yeah, for extra points. What percentage Gaussian blur did Gav put on his Photoshop for this picture?
Did you go for a hard cut on the mask, or did you feather it a bit?
Oh, mate, I went hard.
You went hard?
Oh. I went hard, mate.
Some people can pull it off.
That's how I could figure out the ears on 6.
Yeah. Well, it says what I said then. Look at his ears.
Look at his ears. If they were feathered, you never know.
Okay, let's get twin number 9 on the go then, Daniel.
There you go.
Which I think is a really interesting one, because if you know the name of the dude, then it's really easy, because I think this is, other than number 7, the closest twin that we've got. Because I think it looks exactly the same person. This was one of the ones where I had to find one where they didn't have the same hair and beard and stuff like that, because they very often dress the same. But yeah, big into this one. Kind of went a bit quiet, this guy. Does some bangers.
Or girl.
Or girl.
Or movies.
I think.
No bangers.
Or TV. Music.
Or superhero.
Yeah, superhero. Jonas said the ears. Just look at the shape.
I pretty much mastered the Gaussian blur after making Clask Part 2, where I had to blur out all those penises.
Yeah. Ooh. Good time.
I could blur a penis in my sleep now.
Do you use the quick dick select tool?
No, I don't. Well, lasso.
You lasso it.
Using the dick dropper.
Yeah, dick dropper. Yeah.
All right, then. Shall we have the final twin? The best one. The reason this round exists in the first place. Twin number 10. So
good he gets a picture all to himself.
He gets a picture all to himself.
I didn't know this at all. I've never seen it. Well, weirdly, though, I think I have seen this pitch. There's something about this pitch that I found familiar.
So I've shown it to you.
Really?
Yeah. I've shown it to you because I found it out whilst I remember. This is the thing, like JFK. I remember where I was when I found out this picture.
This looks like something from a comedy film.
Like a Ferrelli, bro.
It looks like I've never seen Step Brothers. It looks like that's what I think's in Step Brothers.
It's this guy and Jim Carrey breaking out of prison. Philip Mency said, "I could blur a penis in my sleep." Is the new "I could eat a knob at night." Very good. Very good. Austin Roper says, "Yeah, some British bloke. I don't know."
Nailed it.
Stick it down. Make sure you've definitely used the right capitalization just in case. Man.
Yeah.
That one.
Rory Gibson said, "This could be one of two people." Very good. Very good. There we go. That's my celebrity twin round. I had a lot of fun doing. I mean, mostly it was just looking at number 10, I'll be honest. But Powers, you ready to follow this baby with your baby?
I am ready to follow it up. If everyone has finished with that beautiful picture, we will now move on to the third round, which is Disney. That's right, folks. We're going to be asking all the big questions about Disney, Disney World, Disney movies, Disney princesses, and even more. I'm excited. Do you guys know your Disney movies pretty well, do you think?
Yeah, I did this. I think I would have got like 6 out of 10 on this round.
Yeah, I think there's some middle of the road ones that everyone will know, and then a couple of harder ones in there. Little curveballs thrown. Yeah. I'm super excited. People are saying, no, they don't know their Disney. Well, you're going to learn some things tonight then. So
Ross has said, Disney World round, let's have it.
Yes.
Go on, Ross.
All right. Here we go, guys. Question number 1. Which foot did Cinderella's slipper fall off? Which foot did Cinderella's slipper fall off? Wow. Starting with a 50-50 right there. Unless there's a foot that I don't know about. It's a good start.
She was a mutant, so
That's kind.
Stu K says, I used to work at Disney. This round is on. It's like a busman's holiday for him. He's like, oh, Slipper Chat again. That was my 9 to 5 was Slipper Chat. All right, question number 2. As promised, how many eggs did Gaston eat when he was a lad to help him get large? How many eggs did Gaston eat when he was a lad to help him get large? I want the number of eggs, the exact number of eggs.
digits, not words.
Digits. Tell me about those eggs.
Before you started, before question 1, Ross was giving it the big one immediately. Fucking hell, wasn't expecting that.
I think, there's a lot of people going, is this about Disney World or the world of Disney? Because they are two different things.
Benjamin says, who's Gaston? Not a good start, Benjamin. Not a good start.
You might find this one a bit hard, mate. Michael Hoffman said, is this the egg round? There's not even the egg round.
That was question 2. How many eggs did Gaston eat when he was a lad to help him get large? Question number 3. How many eggs did Gaston eat when he was a man to get him roughly the size of a barge? I want the exact number again.
I think Gaston is one of my favorite Disney things. I like if we should do like top 10 like Disney songs. This is going in my top 5.
It's a great song. Absolutely
it's
great
such a good song, and it's genuinely funny as well.
Yeah.
It was like, I think Gaston in the live action Beauty and the Beast, I know he's Welsh, but I think genuinely Luke Evans as Gaston was one of the best things in Beauty and the Beast. I wasn't a massive fan of that film, and Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney film.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is. I think it's great.
Well, you haven't seen Mulan, so it's hard to make a judgment just yet.
But, I watched the live action one. I wouldn't. Yeah, it looks good. The fighting looks good. So. Austin Roper, is this a Gaston quiz? What the fuck?
All right, question number 4. How many eggs? No. In 1987, Disneyland created its own currency to spend in the park. What was this currency called? I'll repeat that. In 1987, Disney created its own currency to spend in the park. What was this currency called?
Danielle just said, how did Gaston ever shit?
Do eggs do something to...
Yeah, man. I drank a load of eggnog one Christmas.
This is already going to be great.
Barely shat all over Christmas. Like...
Hasn't that got a lot of booze in there?
How much eggnog did you drink?
A lot. A lot of eggnog. Because the first time we'd had it, it was like, oh, this is great. But then, I was just like, over Christmas, I was worried how little I was. You sure
it wasn't the nog?
Yeah, no, it was the eggs. It was the eggs. Let me tell you.
You took them out of the shell first, right?
No. I ate them box and all. That's the carton. You mix it all in, eat the box, boom, eggnog. That's the nog bit of it, mate. Come on.
I've never had that happen, and I've drank a lot of eggnog in my time, so interesting. Very interesting. Question number 5. What is the name of the pub that Flynn brings Rapunzel to? Is it the Snuggly Duckling, the Drunken Clam, or the Bad Apple?
Good pub names.
That film's great. I really like Tangled.
I haven't seen it.
I think it's brilliant.
I haven't seen it.
Got Disney Plus now.
Yeah, it's one of my. I actually think it's better than Frozen. Don't tell anyone.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I think. And if you like those pub names, Gav, just remember I had to make up 2 of them. So.
Oh yeah,
that's my IP right there.
I did it. And Ramen did it.
Well,
and Ramen was like,
The Drunken Clam's from Family Guy, mate.
Oh. Well.
I actually didn't know that, so that's a bit more.
It's all starting to unravel now, isn't it?
Thanks, Kroops. That's probably not the one entangled. So let's narrow it down to two questions.
Sorry, we slashed the odds from 33% to 50.
Question number 6. Which of the following is not one of the hyenas in Lion King? Is it Shenzi, Banzai, Tansy, or Ed?
Okay. I was going to say silence then, but the silence is us. We can't hear the quiz. That's the point.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Question number 7. What was the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2? My favorite Toy Story, actually.
I hadn't seen 4.
Actually, neither have I. So
Yeah.
I shouldn't say. Well, it's a favorite I've seen, I guess.
It's all right. No, I don't think anyone's going to take you to task on it, mate. I think you'd be all right. That motherfucker ain't seen 4.
Hasn't seen 4. Hack the quiz. That was question number 7. What is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2? That's a hard question to say. All right, question number 8. Which classic Disney princess has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? See, by the end of tonight, we'll all learn a little bit more. I didn't know this when I started.
I also, though, did you know that like getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is about like you pay for it?
Yeah.
Obviously there's a process, but there is, people, and there is a committee that decides it, but anyone can kind of apply for it within reason.
Should that be one of our Patreon tiers?
Well, we will be on it.
We get Finchy a star.
Mate, you can't even get verified on Twitter.
Watch it.
I don't think they're gonna.
Hey.
I don't think they're gonna do a. He's getting
me. Christ, where are we?
Number 9.
Question number 9. Number 9. Feeling fine with some wine. Who is the only Disney princess to have a tattoo? Which Disney princess has got ink?
Well, that's visible.
That's visible. That's true, yeah.
Snow White.
The others could have.
Big back piece.
You thinking Moana's got a tramp stamp?
Question number 10. Finish the lyrics of this song from Frozen. I mean, it's crazy. We finish each other's blank.
You gotta sing it.
What is that? What is that line?
Can you sing it?
What, the line from Frozen?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. We finish each other's blank.
I thought you were gonna do it. I thought you were gonna
Sing the line. I get really carried away. Start grabbing the mic and everything.
Yeah. This ain't no quiz anymore. This is karaoke.
All right. That is it. That is your final question in the Disney round for round 3.
Well done.
Hope everyone did good.
Some good ass rounds in that, baby. Some good ass rounds. Ross Whitehouse says, turned out okay, boys. Thank you very much. Dom Gamble said, can't believe I ran out of Coronas just before this, having to drink Budweiser. Nonetheless, got a few bevs at least. Tony P says, hi guys, long time slug, loving the quiz. This is the wife's Genevieve's second time viewing you boys. You have a new fan. Yes. The first one was the quiz, so she's mainly into us for our quiz-based shenanigans.
I like when she watches the regular stuff. What is this?
Yeah. When's the quiz? Time's the quiz.
Also had a really lovely message from on the Discord from one of our patrons, from John and Emma, who said that her fella John McHugh, who supported us from pretty much the start, said it's his birthday. So Pembrokeshire Happy, John and Emma. Like, I see your names when I do the credits
birthday,
all
mate.
the time. So thank you very much. Hopefully you're winning this. When I replied to you, I was like, yeah, I will forget, so you have to let me know later on, but it's fine. But I didn't forget, so that showed you, didn't it? There we go. That was that. Are we saying that's the end of the first round?
Yeah, first second bit. Yeah. Have a little break. Have a drink.
Excellent.
A little time out. If you want to go for a smoke, if you want to go grab a new drink, this is a good time. If you want to converse with your teammates.
It'll only be like 5 minutes though, I reckon. Give them the time to come back out. Yeah. Or say, what should we say?
Well, it's 20:50 now. Should we say 20:55 UK time? Sorry, guys.
It's just 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes from now.
The minute's the same anywhere. Because if not, I would be pain in the arse.
Lorcan's face has said, "We finish each other's eggs."
Is it eggs? Exactly.
I just want egg chants in the thing. I used to do a quiz. I've told you guys about this before, Daniel, when we've done quizzes. But I used to do a quiz down at the Duke of Edinburgh in Brixton on their Sunday night quiz, and that was one that was also basically for fun. It was one of those ones where you get the chance to win the jackpot, and the jackpot rolls over every single week. But the jackpot question is fucking stupid, and no one ever wins it. It's one of those things. But it's kind of like you definitely do it for the fun. There was like a sort of arts and crafts round and stuff like that. But she used to say like, "Oh, if you don't know the answer, put something funny, and if I laugh, I'll give you a point." And some people used to lose their fucking minds because of that. But we can't do that because
that's not real quizzing. Shouldn't be allowed.
It's not regulation. That is not quiz regulations, is it?
It's like doing a dance in an office quiz. Fucking piss take.
Yeah. There's lots of egg chants, lots of egg emojis in the thing. I don't know what's happening now. BW Johnson, a 10-minute break, please. Like, no, we're going to be 5 minutes. Now 4 minutes. Right. Are you guys going to hang out? I'm going to go for a wee.
Yeah, we can hang out.
I'm going to try and get off the chair without standing up so you can see.
No, go for it. Your own crops. Your full screen. Your full screen.
Flash that. You got motion tracking on.
Whoa. Wouldn't it be weird if the background like clipped through it?
He's wearing green boxers.
Yeah, Gav's pubes are just the Welsh flag. Who knows if it's clipped? Who knows?
I remember, I don't know if it was a quiz I was doing with you guys, but I remember it was the finals to win, like Gav was saying, like the jackpot prize, which was like a decent chunk of money. And the question was like, what company is the number one toy manufacturer in the world?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Do you remember this? And like we had quite an educated guess.
Is it Lego?
The other had a pretty good guess as well. No, the answer, I don't know. This must be true, or maybe it was worded differently, but it was McDonald's.
Dirty bastards.
Because of all the toys that they put in Happy Meals. And I was like, they're not a toy menu. I mean, they are, but that's
such a
little
dirty question. I bet the person who wrote that is really smug and going, "This will get them." That's what you should never do when you write a quiz. Don't think of questions that will get people.
Yeah,
like that's different from making something that's hard or challenging. Don't trick people. Scribble on a separate note. Scribblebits just said $1.99 super chat. Thank you for $1.99. He said, "Can you tell my girlfriend Lisa that I love her?" That made me laugh just because it's $1.99. Lisa, he loves you, but not for £2.
He loves you. No, that's a bit much. The way you said it as well, it sounded like for like $1.99, like one payment of 99p. That's
for
what you'll get.
1.99p, Lisa, you get 99p's worth of love from Scribblebits. It really made me giggle.
It's like in the UK office when Lee proposes. It's like Don. What does he write in the newspaper? Like
he goes, "Don, marry Lee, will you?" And he goes, "You pay by the word." That's what I want, romance and thrifty.
It was Lee Love Dawn. Marriage.
So every day you get romance and thriftiness.
I've got a like Bluetooth headphones on for the first time, so I got to listen to you guys.
That's what I have when I go to the loo as well.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah. I got my AirPods, so I can hear you guys chatting. It's nice.
Big into that. Yeah, Scribblebits.
It's $1.99. Do £2 at least. Round it up.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Go grab a drink real quick.
Normally, I wouldn't read out the amount. It seems crass, but I feel like it's worth pointing out. That is actually a good fact. Alec John I've heard that fact before. Lego is the biggest tire manufacturer in the world.
Yeah, that's funny.
Are they really tires? They're not. It's just bits of plastic.
It's one of those things. It's like
they don't have it. They don't have an inner tube.
You are right. You shouldn't be writing quiz questions to get people.
No, and that's different from something being challenging.
At the end of a quiz, when you've read out the answer, you know it's shit.
You should be. This is a good test of a quiz. You should be hearing.
Yeah.
If you hear that, you're
legend.
As someone, we know from doing several quizzes, that's the noise you live for.
Yeah.
If you hear it, you go home on the tube a sad quiz master.
Absolutely. Daniel Gomez says, "Hey guys, can you shout out my wife Julia? This is her first RKG live stream. Our 5-month daughter Harper is joining as well." What a lovely name.
Hello Julia. Yes. Hello Harper. Harper's a cool name.
McGarrett4 says he's raising scribble bits a penny. Says, "Tell my wife she's all right."
Mrs. Garrett Force,
an apostrophe or any capital letters in that as well. So.
Mrs. Garrett Force, you're all right.
Mrs. Garrett Force. I was thinking earlier. I did a tech quiz for Buffalo, the networking people. They do like hard disks and speakers and stuff like that. And it was like one of those like sponsored quizzes. And they got a few things wrong. Obviously, like tech people, amazing. Like, you know, nerds are cool wherever you go. But there was a couple of bits they got a Star Wars question wrong, and people right at the end were just getting up and going over to the quiz master and like giving them shit. And it was just like a PR girl who just like obviously just got all the questions off the internet or something like that. But people were not happy.
I mean, that's why we're never doing a Star Wars round. Star Wars going nowhere near this round.
I feel like that is there's advice that I can give if I ever have a child that especially I can give that advice to them. Like mostly it'll be son, because girls I don't think really do this, but guys will be like, if at any point you find yourself like having a go at a quiz master, you've done something wrong. Something's not going right in your life. And it's nothing to do with the quiz, let me tell you.
It's good advice. I'm going to get a drink.
I think good advice.
At first, I thought you were going to say, if I have a son, I'm going to sit him down, 7-year-old, or maybe 13, when he's a bit older, and just go, never do a Star Wars round.
Never do a Star Wars round ever.
And as you hand over, as you hand over the keynote templates,
the sacred tomes.
Yeah, son, you're ready to quiz.
It's just all my keyword countdown. Google Docs. There you go.
Set him down and be like, see that? That's the twin. That's the real one. Slide number 2. That's the twin. That's the real one. Remember this.
Ooh, Austin Roper says, I'm now getting into a from Breckenridge Brewery.
Breck.
Very
good.
Nice.
Very nice.
Inspect North says, also, been watching you guys since the start. I'm convinced my partner and housemate to join in tonight. We're all absolutely loving it. She finally understands watching you guys far too late. Do you mean late because she's basically was going to dump you before the lockdown? But she's like, I'm not going to locked into this now, am I? Hopefully that's not what you meant.
Lockdown, locked into this now.
Yeah. Lewis Tull says, happy 40th birthday to Dale Sharp. Spending the evening doing a pub quiz after finishing his new Harry Potter Lego. You sure he's 40, not 4? So he's a big fan of the channel. Thank you very much. Good, happy birthday.
Love Lego, man.
My sister's 40 on Monday. I'm actually that's the first time I was like, another time where I forgot that I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I was just like, I'll see you on. No, I won't. I won't see you in Pontypridd on Monday at all, because I'm not allowed to leave my old house. So there you go. Michael Haffian says, can you shout me out? My girlfriend isn't watching. Yeah, there you go. This is an official shout out for you.
Got a few of those.
Yeah. Tilly Lynch says, can you say hi to my boyfriend Tom? He is a huge fan, but is too nervous to say hi.
We've basically we've monetized love.
Holy shit. There's a lot of love coming in now. Chris Armstrong, hi Chris, says, hi, can you tell Jay he's okay? Good, not great. So there's room for improvement is basically what you're saying, Chris.
Should, but shorn.
Yeah. Barry Dumont, just a nice little lady on a cloud. Thank you very much. Joseph Aiello says, lads, if you wouldn't mind, call out my mate Andrew, also known as Al, for the piss take. That is him not being ready for quiz day, despite being given 2 weeks to all us. It's a meat on that. It's a meat on that super chat, isn't it?
He's put $20 behind that one. Like, get that scene.
Yeah. You fucking little
I like that Gav Tones has done £2.01. Can you tell my girlfriend she'll do?
We've got Chris coming back. We need like the ladies to come back over the top now to tell all the guys they're fucking useless. But yeah, there we go. Dylan Pockler says, can you tell my mate Luke to down a beer? Luke, neck that beer, mate. Come on. We're just about to start part 2.
Get it in.
Get on with it. So let's get on with these questions then, boys, is it?
Yes. This is round 4. So this is the gaming round for tonight. It's called Gaming by Numbers. Okay. So every answer to this round, we're just looking for a number. Write the numerals, digits only. That's all we're looking for. Okay. So question number 1. How many power stars, I should say, can you collect in Super Mario 64? So I remember this really vividly because my cousin did it really quickly.
I had to get my cousin from America to come over and help me get it.
Fly him over.
Yeah, expensed it.
can't do this one with a penguin. It's mad. So that's how many power stars can you collect in Super Mario 64? Question 2. Including the DLC, how many dragons can you fight in the original Dark Souls?
Fuck it now.
I think it's worded that very intentionally.
Yes.
So pay attention to the wording of that question if you want to get it right. Because that is a little bit of a Crufts question. I will say that.
That's a tough one.
Do you think you know that, Powers?
Yeah, I think I do.
That's good.
That probably means I'm wrong, though.
Also means that you don't understand how this quiz is made, that you're not looking at the answer sheet that you're meant to be looking at.
Do you want to look can you think of the answer? Look at the answer and tell me if you were right.
I checked it earlier, so I do know that I was right, which is good.
Awesome. Wicked. That's good.
So I have learned something.
Nice. Question 3. It's a good question. How many support characters are there currently on Overwatch? I did a little dry run of this yesterday with Joe Scrabbles and Simon Cardy. Joe got this correct. Simon did not.
Support
absolutely fuming.
That's healing, isn't it?
Like, as well, yeah.
It's.
I love Powers. You're like, I'm gonna struggle with this one. Healing? Nah, no, that.
Yeah, I don't know any of that.
Well, those the NPCs that are around you.
Let me see if I.
The health packs. Yeah.
Oh, put your hand down, out of frame. Hand out of frame.
Yeah. Let me see it. So, all right, let's see.
We got a lot of love coming in on the super chats now, guys. Gabby Fryatt says what Gav says goes. Bring it, lads. With a very generous donation. Thank you very much on super chat. So Digby said, "Can you call my girlfriend Amy a big egg?"
Yeah, sure.
I'm not. She sounds like a maniac. How big is she? How big is this egg?
The egg thing has really caught fire in a way that I didn't expect.
I love it.
Are you kidding me? I was way off.
What, for support characters?
What the hell? Yeah.
Go to the official website. You were just like, look closely in Rory's eyes to see the reflection. That's mad that you couldn't. Okay.
One of them should not be.
Okay.
Well, yeah. It says the game classes them. Okay. Question 4. How many Pokemon were there in Pokemon Red and Blue? So the original Pokemon games. We're looking for the total number. Write the number only, not in words, numerals only. How many Pokemon were there in Pokemon Red and Blue? We should definitely, for the next one, do just a round on eggs.
Oh, I'm absolutely doing it.
I mean, yeah.
Eggs, celebrity siblings,
A food round.
celebrity dads, hot dogs or legs.
Hot dogs or legs is actually a really good one.
Ooh. How is you're a Pokemon fan? Did you know this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of did. This is one of the questions I feel like it might be a little bit controversial.
Oh, is it?
Really?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Well,
Well,
Okay.
what I say goes, so sod you.
yeah, it's fine.
Question 5. How many playable characters are there in the original No Frills Street Fighter 2? That's playable characters only. And it's not Street Fighter Ultra or Turbo, Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, that's shite. I counted this out, and I was very happy that I got this.
You got this. It's one of my
You
most
got it, did you? Wow.
One of my most
This is one of the ones I got.
one of my most vivid early gaming memories was playing this on Christmas Day all day on a SNES with my cousin. I think we played it for like 9 hours straight.
Here's a little hint for everyone. It can't be one because you need 2 people to fight. So that one.
I don't know, man. I've been on my own for 5 weeks. I don't know if I don't know if that's true.
Calling
Mirror
yourself a
Krupa's
dickhead
getting
every time you do
it.
something wrong.
So at the beginning of the day, I'm round 1, and by the end of the day, I feel like an end boss. Right, question 6.
Excuse me.
How many rows of aliens are there in the first round of Space Invaders? This is classic Space Invaders. How many rows of aliens are there in the first round of Space Invaders?
Lyrical P says, lads, I literally made my girlfriend, who is a chef, sit down for this because I thought there was going to be an egg round from Rory's Twitter.
I didn't even see that tweet.
I did a tweet like 5
You
minutes.
just replied to
before we
us.
started. Yeah.
That's how we find out about stuff.
Also, there were 2 questions about eggs. What do you want?
Yeah.
Next time I'll do a food and drink round.
Hope she nailed them.
Yeah, we could do food.
I like
think
food and
that's
drink
good.
round. I think it's good to have a bit of. I think we should do
weird
some
with it.
rounds that are a bit more like pub quizzy.
Yes,
So it's not
because
just
we're
like
very
geography.
nerdy. This,
Yeah, I quite like having a bit more variety because we used to do them at
Geography,
IGN.
you
But...
say? Yeah, I'll handle that. I got that.
Don't let him do geography. Absolutely not.
Yeah, all right.
Sport. I do sport as well. That can also be slightly tinged towards.
I mean, anything.
Dragons?
I'll do literature.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
mate,
Question 7.
Should we do a Wales week?
Oh, for bloody
Sorry,
No.
go on.
No, it's gone. All right, that's first week of March. Master Chief is called John, but what is his? Don't laugh at it. It's a good name, solid name. It's your fucking middle name. That's mine.
Yeah, it is.
Master Chief is called John, but what is his personal identification number? I don't really know much about Halo.
His pin.
Is he a clone?
No. I don't think so. I missed that.
Well, we'll see in about 30 seconds when it gets in the chat. So.
Nah, he's not a clone. He's a Spartan. He's one of the best. He's the master, you could say.
Good.
There you go. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Brandon reckons that if we did a food round, would that quiz be over easy?
You read that out?
You're part
I
of the
actually
problem
read
there,
that, yeah.
friend.
Okay. Well, that'd be quite good. Actually, the title of each round could be a different. Like we could have a hard-boiled round about detectives.
Yeah.
Scrambled, like mixed up pictures. Gosh, giving it
Egg?
away for
Egg?
free. Yeah, egg. Just a round about eggs.
Become an egg channel.
Should do it.
Egg
Oh,
influence.
that's a good round.
Egg influencers.
Picture round. Picture of an egg. You have to say what animal it came from.
That's
pretty
good.
That is good.
Well,
Right.
People,
You guys
no way,
stay on Skype after. Stay on Skype after all these guys are gone. We'll do our own quiz about eggs.
God, we should be having more meetings. Right. Question 8. In The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, How many Triforce shards do you have to collect? Do you know this one, Powers?
I did, yeah, but that is a tough one.
And it's a part of the Triforce that is broken into shards. I think it's the Triforce of Courage.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's just one of them that's shattered. It's
been so long.
Actually, that's not spoiler. It's Courage, I think.
Makes sense.
Why is that not on Switch? I don't know. We're not doing a gaming podcast, but I would very much like that to be on Switch.
I know they just did it for HD on the Wii U as well. Yeah. So
yeah,
I think Nintendo were going to do something.
That's dragging across a file, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how much we know about game development.
I reckon you wait. They've got something up their sleeve with like virtual consoles or something, because it's been so long since we've got like.
You wait 5 years into a console cycle to.
I'm waiting.
To be fair, like you say that, but it'll just be like, and now you can own Balloon Fight again. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake!
Great, fantastic Balloon Fight.
That is. Let's do one more time. Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. How many Triforce shards do you have to collect? Famously or infamously laborious part of the game. Question 9. In The Sims, how many simoleons does each family start with?
What's that?
I know, right? I didn't know either.
It's the bucks.
Testicles.
It's the bucks. It's the wonga. It's the money the Sims spend. What's your starting currency in The Sims? Your bunts.
Chasing that Yankee simoleons.
Like, how long ago was your Disney princess round? About 30 minutes, something like that. Someone's just come in, whack him, just gone. If Kida from Atlantis counts as Disney princess, there are 2 with tattoos.
Well,
it doesn't count.
Also, there's what is it? There's only 12 Disney princesses.
Yeah, there's like official ones. Yeah,
because like Leia doesn't count. That's actually a good question. Not for tonight, but there's 12.
Which ones don't? Yeah.
Like
who did you say doesn't count?
Like Princess Leia
they don't
doesn't,
count.
Or
oh, of course, yeah.
There's other ones that are a bit more obvious than that don't count as well. Sorry.
Well, yeah, they don't count the princess from the Black Cauldron. That's like one of the big ones, and she is an actual princess, based on a Welsh princess. So whatever. So,
oh my god!
Do I take that as a personal slap in the face? Yes, I do. So there you go.
If we give you a Welsh round, will all the rest of it stop?
No.
I mean, no.
Do you mean you want me out? Because like 60% of the stuff that I say is to do with where like if you want me sitting quietly, then yeah, that's fine. But that's a different conversation. Maybe not on a live stream. And what you're talking about is less of a conversation and more of an intervention.
As you can see, Jack, we've brought you here with 1,072 of your closest friends and family. We're worried about you, man.
Oh, I'd like to see you trying something. These guys, there'll be a mutiny on your hands. Who's coming?
I'm just looking forward to when you that like on next Monday when we announce everything that's coming the following month. Do your 1-man production of Under Milk Word?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Look at him. He's writing it down. It's not whiskey.
I'm not writing it down. It's whiskey. I promise it's whiskey. Okay.
This is question 10. Including expansions and handhelds, how many GTA games have there been? So handhelds and expansions count as towards this number.
Nice.
How many GTA games have there been?
I didn't know this one.
Mozilla Games says RKG needs an HR department, it sounds like. The HR department is Coco, so I'm winning that one, hopefully. Although she's probably sick of it as well, to be fair, so...
She's like, I'm so glad you brought this up because I've been waiting.
Yeah, or she has a
meeting. Won't bring it up.
She has a meeting with me, and she's like, Gav, don't worry, I got your back. But because of legalities, you're going to have to go out while I speak to the other two. But don't worry about it, I got your back. She's like, how about RKC? What are we saying? She's like, I won't talk about any countries. I don't know where I'm from. So,
what about Gav? Gav who? Done.
Yeah,
go on.
That's what I said. Good round, man. Good round.
Great round.
Cool. Right, that's it.
Excellent. Excellent round. I hope, people in the chat loving that.
Gav,
loving
you're
that.
up.
I am up, baby. Now this is a round that I've been calling Name That Nolan. Now we all know that Nolan North, amazing voice actor and actor in general, to be fair. He should be doing more. Should be doing more live action stuff, Knowles. That's what you should be doing. But we all know that Nolan North has lent his voice to some incredible video game characters over the years. So what I've done is picked 10 of his best performances, but I've blurred the scenes. So I want you to tell me who the character that Nolan North is voicing in that scene. And there's not going to be anybody else speaking except for Nolan North in those scenes. So you basically have to identify the Nolan North voice from the character. It's pretty easy. I really love this round. I had a very good time doing it. If you get 10 out of 10 in this, I feel like we could be friends.
It's not about the Nolan sisters.
It's not about the Nolan sisters. I'm really sorry. I know you were very excited about that. It's about their brother, Nolan North. But just so you know, there are some superheroes and supervillains in this, but I want their hero or their villain name, not their civilian name, right? But there's only a couple of them in this, so it's absolutely fine. But yeah, you guys ready for this? You kind of feel like you get this?
Yeah, I'm ready. I haven't seen any of these clips.
Ooh,
I think this one's going to be really hard, I think.
Let's see. I've been very good with the blurring on the hard one. So let's see Nolan number 1.
Why won't you wake up? Wake up! That's because the player keeps mashing the button. That's because I like slapping fleshy things with this hand. That's for being in more comics than me. That's for making me love you.
Ooh.
Do you want to get him again? Should we show him? We'll show them all twice. No, I think that's good. So let's get Nolan number 1 again.
Why won't you wake up? Wake up! That's because the player keeps mashing the button. That's because I like slapping fleshy things with this hand. That's for being in more comics than me. That's for making me love you.
I thought that was an easy one.
I think that is an easy one.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Because also you can. Because what kind of Gaussian is that? If you do a good old squint, you can maybe get something from it.
Absolutely, that's the mosaic filter.
That's mosaic. That's not Gaussian.
Yeah,
absolutely not. Look at that.
Just do a little joke.
When Gaussian wasn't good enough, I like the old pixel for this. Also, looks like pixel art. Looks like I've done pixel art. Looks like a Devolver Digital game that does.
Or like really bad porn.
Or really bad porn. Yeah. Or good porn, depends what you're into. There's absolutely no shame in here. Okay, name that Nolan. Number 2.
Freeze! You were warned to stay away. I'll kill her, I swear. I'll blow her fucking brains out. You had to be a fucking hero, didn't you? Ah!
I'd be very surprised if people get that. I got it because it's one of my favorite. I love this game, and I think if you know,
or movie, or TV show,
it's all games. It's all video games, mate.
It's all games. Okay.
All video games. All video games. All video games.
Well, I'm gonna have to redo some of my answers. So
yeah. All right. Let's get Nolan number 2 again, Daniel.
Freeze! You were warned to stay away. I'll kill her, I swear. I'll blow her fucking brains out. You had to be a fucking hero, didn't you? Ah!
It's a good one. What a game. What a game. Little classic for you there. So name that Nolan, guys. Name that Nolan. So who is Nolan North voicing in the scene? Should we get number 3, Daniel? Name that Nolan.
Celebrate this victory while you can, mutants. Your imminent destruction awaits.
The controls have been disabled. And you are all doomed!
Well, that's one that that is one that is quite hard, but I've been quite nice with the blur, I feel, there. Well, hopefully people think I've been quite nice with the blur. Anyway, I'm not keeping an eye on the chat because it's got all kind of stuff going on. So, Alex always said, well, that's definitely Nolan North.
You're not putting that further around.
Okay, let's get number. Yeah, right. Hopefully not. Right, should we get number 3? Name that, Nolan.
Celebrate this victory while you can, mutants. Your imminent destruction awaits. The controls have been disabled. And you are all doomed!
It's a good one. Do you think Nolan North is getting 100% on this round?
Absolutely not.
Well, you don't think he's getting that one?
He's putting Nathan Drake for all of them.
Oh, don't give it away! Bloody hell! Got one of the Suez Canal here. Okay. Name that Nolan, guys. Who did Nolan North voice in the scene? We've got number 4 coming up. Name that Nolan.
We're doing 4 now, not 3 again. We do 3 again?
Let's do it. Oh, we done 3 again. Yeah.
Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
That is one that I actually, I could have guessed it, but I wouldn't have known because I haven't really played it.
I think the blur's quite good on
People
that as well.
Yeah, I thought that down bit this morning as well. So I'm pretty happy with that one.
Just lying in bed being like, I nailed that blur.
I nailed that blur. No matter what else happens this weekend, I have nailed that blur. What I might start doing, because people are just for some reason people are putting answers in the thing. I'm going to put people in timeout. If I see one more answer from someone, I'm just going to hide that motherfucker from the channel forever. How about that?
I mean, no.
Why's that started again? People were really good this week early on. Maybe people just dropping in and thinking it's interactive, but not that interactive.
Yeah.
I guess people are just guessing. They're like, blah, blah, blah.
Nah, I think it's people being dickheads, mate. Let's get number 4 again. Okay. Ready? Name that Nolan.
Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
I'm getting shit from friends of mine who are playing, saying, being like, I'm not being funny, but people who know games know the answers to these. And I was like, yeah, I think so.
I would have got, so not joking, I think I would have got 7 or 8 on this.
100%, I think, yeah.
There's 2 I definitely
don't think I would have got any of them.
2 or 3 I definitely wouldn't have got. The rest I would have got.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad. If you'd said 1 then, I'd be like, right, okay, we should have a conversation on it, but it's fine. I think that's good. That's good. Right, so we get number 5 in Name That Nolan.
You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing. I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
This is like through the keyhole. The clues are all there. It's not just the voice, it's what he's saying, and it's also the blurred image. You got to use all 3.
Yeah. All the clues are there, to be fair, if you play video games. I just got a text off one of my oldest friends, Owen, who just said, suddenly I missed the music round. I don't appreciate that. Thank you very much. I put a lot of hard work into this.
Don't do it while he's on air. Wait, haunt him before he goes to bed.
I was chipping away at the old confidence that is. I think it's a fantastic thing. Because Nolan North in video games who do you think the equivalent is in like Hollywood movies?
I don't know.
He's got to be our Tom Hanks, isn't he? He's got to be video games as Tom Hanks.
It's more than that though, because it's just like it's almost regardless of what the role is, he'll do it.
Yeah.
I think Nolan North is video games as Tom Hanks.
But it's like if Tom Hanks played every role that Julie Roberts also played, and every role that Denzel Washington also played.
But that's the thing. He's too good. He's too good. So they got to put him in everything.
Too
that's
versatile.
the point, isn't it? Anyway, let's get number 5. Let's get number 5 again.
You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing. I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
Like Mozilla Games. If this was Troy Baker, I'd be 100% on it.
They're kind of interchangeable. Come on.
Yeah, I don't like that Nolan bloke. Come on.
Yeah. But I love Troy Baker.
Also, we should say we've met him, and he's genuinely a very nice man.
Gotta be one of the nice. I think nicest people I've ever interviewed. I think.
Yeah.
Like we met his wife. We met his wife at a chateau.
In an Italian castle.
In an Italian castle.
I had a lovely chat with his wife for probably a good hour.
She's lovely, yeah, and just like I think but I think he's a very genuine bloke as well.
Yeah, we met him a few times. Very charming, very sincere, very nice.
Yeah, I feel like he loves what he does as well. He's not doing it for money. I feel like he's doing it for.
I think that's because obviously he is an actor in a few things, isn't he? Because he's in Star Trek. Is he in Star Trek?
In General Hospital.
Yeah,
yeah.
But then he's had not broken through as an on-screen actor, but then had the top career as a video game voice actor. It's probably just really, like, well, I didn't expect this to happen.
Yeah. Well, I just read somewhere that he's the Tom Hanks of video games. So
and the Julie Roberts and the Denzel Washington.
I said that. All right, let's get number 6. Name that Nolan.
I knew Logan was following up on something having to do with weapons shipments. I had a hunch the rally attack was being used as a diversion. I hate to think how much of a head start the Purifiers have on us. I'll have to get Iceman to see if he can track those shipments.
Again, that's one you like from the dialogue. That helps.
Yeah. Oh, so as he said, I would like Nolan's career to Samuel Jackson.
Ooh, longevity.
Yeah.
I don't think Samuel Jackson's in enough stuff.
What?
As in, you don't see him like popping up in every movie. He's quite selective about his roles.
Wait, are you being serious? Are you?
What? He's not in everything.
Of course he is.
Yeah, that's the thing about. He's in.
He's in the chat now.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
Right, let's get number 6 again.
I knew Logan was following up on something having to do with weapons shipments. I had a hunch the rally attack was being used as a diversion. I hate to think how much of a head start the Purifiers have on us. I'll have to get Iceman to see if he can track those shipments.
Lorcan's face just said, I've got Nolan North for every answer. I think I've fucked up big time. Yeah, you have. It's Nolan North plays a variety of characters because he can do anything. But you have to give me the character name. That's what I want, the character name. Hopefully people are getting this. That's a good one. Robert King says, Nolan is to video games what Michael Sheen is to Wales. It's an interesting one to think about. Is Nolan North Michael Sheen? Yeah. I think he's just put Wales in it because he knows I'll read it out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got it. He's got a long one. So, Tom Cruise of video games, Michael Wink. Very good shout. Very good shout. Okay, let's get number 7. Yeah. Name that Nolan.
A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out to a nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. They said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man.
This game, Nolan North said it was the proudest credit he'd ever had.
Minesweeper.
Because he got the and Nolan North credit as well.
That's interesting.
If
When
you're
you see
getting Yeah.
posters who gets the with and the and. Like on the Infinity War poster, does Chris Pratt get the and?
Oh, I didn't know that was such a big
because
debate.
it's almost like you're not mush. Obviously, first is best, the first name.
Yeah.
But then at the end with the and or a with, because I think it's and or with Josh Brolin. It's like agents like pitch for it.
I always thought it was like seniority, really, which meant that you had, I guess, like if you were, really, really good, then you had a really good agent or something like that. But
I think for some people, it's part of their bargaining with the contracts when they're negotiating wage. They go, I'll take slightly less wage if I can be higher up in the credits.
I'd like to think a lot of people don't care about that, but I don't know. Maybe it is a big deal.
It's probably quite a few egomaniacs. So.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like when we were coming up with RKG and Powers was just like, I gotta be first, man.
I'm GKR, are you kidding me?
It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, do you know what that means?
It sounds like we're gourmet burger kitchen.
A few weeks back,
Ain't that Nolan?
I sent a group of men out to a nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. They said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man.
Also, the first time I ever played that game, I did not realize that was Nolan North.
Yeah, I think that's the one that sounds the most
actory.
Yeah, because some of the other ones are obviously mad voices.
Yeah. That's the thing, he can do anything. He's like Tom Hanks. But then Tom Hanks
always sounds like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he always sounds like Tom Hanks. But that's the thing, it's like Nolan North sounds a lot like Nolan North a lot of the time, but he's just a very good actor.
Yeah.
I'm picking a lot of stuff. This is basically a podcast in pub quiz
Tom
form.
Hanks is good.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Money Pit?
No, I don't think I have.
On Netflix. It's
no, I have.
It's so good.
Yeah,
it's on Netflix. Brilliant. It's like an early Tom Hanks comedy.
Okay. Number 8. In Name That Nolan.
This planet will be mine. Follow your shame. Never again. I win. I always win.
Before we play that again, I will say I've been very good with that blur because I know it's hard. But I've been very good with that blur. Also, I just saw from Jack McKeegan, what about if Nolan North was video games Gary Oldman? I think that's pretty good because Gary Oldman does some wild shit.
What, Tiptoes?
Yeah, Gary Oldman does some wild shit. He doesn't really give a shit about. But then he also does some fucking amazing shit as well. And I think Gary Oldman knows what is money and what is very good acting.
I think that's the thing. He's both, isn't he? He's like, what's high art? What's a good paycheck? Have you seen, we've shown that trailer to each other in the pub, haven't we? Tiptoes.
Yeah, it's
have you seen that?
Wild.
No, what is it?
Have a little look after this.
I'll put it up in the box now. No. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's get number 8 again. Name That Nolan.
This planet will be mine. Follow your shame. Never again. I win. I always win.
That's a little trickier.
That's a really good point, actually, from someone debating the Tom Hanks thing, saying like, could Tom Hanks do bad guys as good as Nolan North can? And it's an interesting one, man.
I think he could, but he's just never been offered it, done it, has he?
Yeah,
I bet he'd be brilliant. I think Tom Hanks would just be brilliant at anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Nolan North can do anything. Sam Dale says Nolan North film equivalent is Nicolas Cage. I don't know about that, man.
I don't see it.
Because it's
I
someone
don't see
who's
it, sorry.
versatile, mainstream, but also can do highbrow stuff as well, like really acclaimed stuff. Can do,
Yeah.
I don't know. Christian Bale.
It's hard. Oh, now we're
Do
bloody
serious,
talking,
but
Daniel.
he can lead he can open a film. He can be Batman, but he also can do.
He can be Batman.
Transforms himself.
Also, does Nolan North have it in him to be born in Wales? Interesting
Does it
question,
have it in
Daniel.
him?
I'm glad you asked it. I'm glad you asked that.
I love that you think it's like it's something you have to have in you before you're born. Otherwise, the baby goes, "You got to get out. You can't hack it."
So Christian Bale very rarely talks about how he was born in Wales, but I mean, it runs through every single character that he's ever played.
Yeah, I like you. You can see it in his Batman. You can see it. You can see it.
You can see it. If you look, it's there.
It's there.
And I feel like Nolan North's got that in him. I feel like Nolan North has got that in him. I feel like if you told me that Nolan North was Welsh, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely
Who
fine.
else are
He's
you
one of
claiming?
us. Should we go
Okay.
Nolan? Name that Nolan number 9.
Well, ain't this cozy? You need to keep an eye on this one, Batman. He's a bit too careless for my liking. Come any closer, and you get to see the contents of his head.
It's a big one. That's a big one.
That's a biggie.
That is a biggie. Big character. That one is.
Really good take on the character as well.
The chat is blowing up with who Nolan North could and could not be. This is great. I'll read out a few quick of them. Tamar, Jim Carrey, Lee. Sorry, it's going so quickly. Ryan Gosling, Ed Douglas, Joaquin Phoenix. 100%. These are all Nolan.
Joaquin Phoenix not doing comedy though.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing.
He's a
Is like Nolan
fantastic
North
actor, but he's a certain type of role he takes on.
Joaquin, yeah. Whereas Nolan, like, he can do comedy, he can do serious. Like Uncharted 4, there's some shit going on in that game, man. Whereas it's like I didn't realize it pivots from him fucking about to being straight up almost like a divorce film.
Yeah.
You're like, God, this is hot shit, man.
Also, with this round, also very happy to be a supporting actor.
Absolutely. In fact, when I was doing this, I found a credit of his from quite early on, where it, on IMDb, like if someone was called like you Krups, like you might be credited sometimes as like Dan Krupa instead of Daniel Krupa, and it says like credited as on IMDb. It'll say like credited as. On one of the Call of Duty ones that Nolan North is in, it says credited as Noland with a D North. I'd be like, well, that's not his name.
It's not credit. It's just wrong.
You'd be like, also known as. He's not also known as the wrong name. Someone just fucked
It's like
up.
Tom Banks.
Be like, I feel like as happy as you were with the performance, there's nothing to bring you back down to earth than them just adding extra letters to your name and getting it wrong. All right, let's get number 9 again. We on number 9? Yeah.
Well, ain't this cozy? You need to keep an eye on this one, Batman. He's a bit too careless for my liking. Come any closer, and you get to see the contents of his head.
Ooh.
I kind of feel like that's one of the characters he probably had the most fun doing a voice for in like the last few years, I think. It's really good. Who did I just see that from? Saying that that Nolan North, well, Shaman said, could Nolan North play Jesus? I believe he could.
Jesus Welsh.
Mozilla Games, Nolan North is our Adam Sandler. That's really good.
Yeah.
Because like the Sandman can do serious.
Yeah.
But he can also do like really, really like funny stuff as
I
well.
love it.
Graham Yoon says, what about Nolan North as Harrison Ford?
I don't think Harrison Ford has that. I love Harrison Ford. I don't think he has the range that we need.
Does not have the range, no. I feel like if you said to Harrison Ford, hey man, you're going to be in a Batman game, he said is Batman, and you're going to play this character, but we need you to be Cockney with it. Harrison Ford's been like, yeah, I feel like you get someone else for that one. Unfortunately, it's not
To
going
be
to
fair, I think Harrison Ford says that with any role.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true, actually. Oh, Mushti just said, love you guys. Thanks for all this. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. We're going to go on to the final clip from Name That Nolan. And I think, like, pretty much, not to give it away, obviously, but I think pretty much the most famous video game role that he's known for.
I mean,
hopefully
this is iconic.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't give away too much anyway. I'm just trying to give the people who don't know video games a bit of a bone. Sorry, people who do know video games, probably going to get this one bang on. Because, yeah, probably Nolan North's most famous role anyway. But yeah, anyway, Name That Nolan, number 10.
Hey, man, I can't chill out these hot riffs just so you can get your beauty sleep. Cause you ogres really need it. I said, too bad your wife isn't getting her beauty sleep. Cause she sure needs it!
Beautiful.
Do you remember where you were the first time you heard that character? Don't say this.
It's like saying, do you know where you were when you first heard Shakespeare?
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it, with that one? It's beautiful.
Do you remember the first time you heard the Beatles?
Yeah.
That was I think, genuinely, though, when I was looking back and I was like, that is probably the first Nolan North person that did know.
You were like, who's this guy?
Who's that? Yeah. But yeah, let's get that again anyway for people who, I mean, there's no reason to play that a second time, but, you know, just to enjoy the performance, let's play that again right now.
Hey, man, I can't chill out these hot riffs just so you can get your beauty sleep. Cause you ogres really need it. I said, too bad your wife isn't getting her beauty sleep. Cause she sure needs it.
What a performance.
Oh, comments going wild for it.
Oh, Lorcan's face says Nolan North is gaming's Malcolm McDowell. He might be in every single thing, but his good stuff will blow your
That's actually a really good comparison. And also, Samuel L. Jackson could do this. Maybe it's someone who's done a lot of stuff, but when he's brilliant, he's brilliant. But he's also done quite a lot of just paycheck stuff.
I feel like that's the same with Gary Oldman as well.
Yeah, Gary Oldman's
like
John Cusack.
Just like, I remember I interviewed Gary Oldman once for when he was in RoboCop, and the interview was all about RoboCop, and I was like, "Hey, man, talk to him about RoboCop." And he was just like this the entire time. He's like, "Yeah, it's a great film. Like, obviously, it's a classic." And I went, like, last question, I was like, I'm a huge fan of the remake of Planet of the Apes. I hear the second one is going to be really good. It hasn't come out yet. But you're in it. It's like, what's going to be? And he was just like, it's a terrific movie. Yeah. It's going to be a terrific movie. And I was like, I've not seen that from you in 6 or 4 minutes or whatever it is, talking about RoboCop. And you're like, yeah, it's fine. As soon as I mentioned a film that you generally like, it switched on a dime, and he was just like, "Yep, that's great. It's a fucking good film." And he is great.
Favorite Gary Oldman performance?
Oh, he's good.
I like him in Leon because he's so mad in that.
He's really good in Leon.
I like him in Dracula as well.
True Romance, really good. Dracula, I think he's amazing. Who would have done that with Dracula? True Romance, I think, though, is just some stupid shit that he's like, if he can do that, that is really, really good. But there we go. I got a text from one of my oldest friends, said we have not had a good 2 rounds. And I'm sorry for being a part of that. But we're going into our final round now.
1 second.
Ours.
Because I didn't go at half time. Yeah. I need a tactical moment.
Hey, well, that's fine, because we've got a lot of super chats to get through. I forgot that we did a big shout out for people to tell us how much they loved their partners. Will Cornish said, "Tell Abby I love her lots." She's not watching, but I just wanted to know. Luke Cullen says, "Can you tell my mate Dylan to down a beer?" Brackets revenge. Because we told him to down a beer earlier. This is very good. I bet Dylan's been sitting on that for ages, being like, any minute now. Alex Baverstock says, "Hey guys, can you wish my girlfriend Kemba a happy birthday for Sunday? Love from a primordial slug." Amazing.
Happy birthday.
Pemblwydd hapus Kemper. And Mushi says, love you guys. Thanks for all of this.
It's gonna be a weird
lots
time
of...
to have a birthday. For sure. Yeah.
No, it kind of sucks. I mean, Cruz's birthday was on Saturday. You know that.
Huh? What?
Yes, you know that because
I do know. It's fine.
It's fine. Anyway. Also,
actually, he's gone to the bathroom. We could all plan something now, like a big surprise for him.
We literally just had the conversation about the fact that he wears his AirPods to the toilet.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's why I was doing this on the camera.
This is a good time to tell him about the horse that we bought him for his birthday.
He does love horses. Steve Wood, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. That is the best Gary Oldman performance. You are right. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is what a film. What an incredible film. I think, like, generally one of the best British films, or kind of British films, that came out, to the point that, like, I loved it so much. Daniel, do you remember when we went to see?
Oh no, my AirPods stopped
Thomas
working.
Alfredson's. Oh, did they? Good.
Oh, hey, welcome
yeah, thank
back,
God.
Daniel. Welcome back, man. How's?
It's okay, you just get back from the bathroom. Wish I had a horse.
Do you remember?
Sorry.
Daniel, do you remember when we went to see Thomas Alfredson, the Snowman? And it generally one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
I was so disappointed, but also one of the funniest screenings I've ever been to. People were, it's a trouble production. People were outwardly laughing at this very serious film.
Yeah. Do you also remember what we went to do after the?
We went to see Wales versus Ireland, and we got battered.
Shit. And there was a couple of Irish guys. I think I was the only Welsh person in the pub, which meant that me and you were the only Welsh people in the pub, because you were very
I always
good.
Support Wales, yeah.
Of course. And then, but yeah, I think I was giving it a little bit too much. And,
it's like a Monday night.
So Monday night, worst Monday of my life. But I won't say that. Like, I love Tinker Soldier Spy. Thomas Alfredson, terrible film.
I really fancy watching that again, actually.
I feel like Wales could have done better there.
I just told Kit the other day about almost walking out on Batman Ninja.
Oh yeah,
just absolutely, absolutely. I think it didn't click with me the most out of anyone. I was like, I've never walked out.
I was right there with you.
Okay, that's good to know. I've never walked out of a movie, let alone screening, before in my life, and I was like, I think this might be the one for me. This is the one. I'm ready to do it. Absolutely mad.
When we were coming to our end at IGN, I was doing the Daddy's Home 2 junket, and it was like I was interviewing like, not because of that, like,
no, we got good gigs as well. We're doing Jeff Goldblum. We got Andy Serkis every other week.
And also I was interviewing Mark Wahlberg for like the 4th time, and I love Mark Wahlberg, so that's fine with me. But I had to go watch Daddy's Home 2. And I think I watched about 7 minutes of it. And I was just like, this is shite. And I was like, I think I've got it. So I kind of like sat down, finished my tea, and then just like went to walk out. And the PR was sitting right at the back. And she was like, are you all right? And I was like, yeah, I get it. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, I know what's going to happen.
Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
He's home twice. And she was like, oh, you can't go. You got to watch it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go anyway. Anyway, I'll see you later. Take care. I'll see you at the junket. And I walked out. Nothing ever came from it. It was just like, all right, fine. I feel like you can walk out at anything you want. Don't let anybody ever tell you you can't.
Like heat.
Okay, we're going to go to the...
There you go.
Final round. Powers, this is great.
A funeral? You walk out of a funeral? That's beside the point. Final round.
I mean, yeah, the person that would care most, not there. Okay.
The final round for tonight's pub quiz is Guess the Movie based on the 1-star review. Now, I'm going to read out a quote, which is a 1-star review that I managed to find on imdb.com for, I'd say, pretty popular and famous movies, pretty highly regarded movies. So based on this review, you have to tell me what the movie is. Hopefully that makes sense.
That's good.
All right. Movie number 1. The review says, This is the tale of a theme park gone mad, and also a seemingly endless yawn fest. It's nice because there's little bits in each review that, aside from the criticism, you can pick up some hints. There's some hints and clues in there.
The clues are all there, like we've been saying.
It's all there. It's all there.
I mean some of them are well hard.
You think so?
Some of them require a bit more lateral thinking.
Okay. Question number 2. This was the blandest, stupidest account possible of one of the biggest disasters in history. It's great.
Right, though, that kind of tells you what kind of film it is.
Yeah, and I had so much fun going through just like looking. If you have a slow afternoon, go into IMDb, type in the name of some of your favorite movies, and filter by 1-star reviews. Oh my God, some of the people and what they're writing. It's art. It's incredible. I was in tears at some of them. It's so funny. A lot of it, granted, was like, turn this crap movie off and watch, and then a list of a bunch of like obscure black and white French films that no one's ever heard of. It's like, okay, cool.
Imagine thinking, just like, turn on your computer and going, I'm going to write a review on Amazon.
Yeah, of some of the best movies ever.
But not like, I can understand them doing it of like this product you found and going, oh, this is brilliant. Just a really famous movie.
Yeah, and some of them are very famous movies. Question number 3, I guess, our review number 3. 1 star out of 10. If this happened for real, they would complain about having to rescue this mummy's boy.
That's great. Andrew McDonald said, Gav, can you pretty please give a shout out to the Wednesday crew? They'll know what that means, and a winky face. I really hope I have not just sent someone to their death.
It's like maturing candidate. You've activated someone.
Yeah. Homecoming, rail car, snowstorm.
But also, Kosho969 says, boys, I'm a producer. Been loving everything during the lockdown. Always kept quiet. Always keep myself to myself, Gov. But don't talk much on the community. But I love you guys, and I'm from Guatemala. Have fun, please. That's really nice. Thank you very much.
I like this super chat from Glenn. Keep her lit, lads. Can I get a big ayo from Rory? You absolutely can, mate. All right, number 4. This review said, one of the worst films ever made. The reactions and bites are poor and clumsy.
God, that's phrased in such a brilliantly weird way.
Oh my God, it's genuinely so funny, so funny. Some of the ones coming up, I was laughing my head off reading them. What round is this? This is round number 6. Round number 6. The final round. The final round.
It says right there.
Yeah, it does. It does say somewhere here. All right. Review number 5. The story is grotesquely poor and without logic. Stone is ugly and Gosling is pathetic.
There's some quite good clues there.
For some reason, pathetic really cracked me up.
Yeah,
imagine describing this actor as pathetic. It's such a weird.
I so sadly think his character is pathetic.
I know. Imagine describing anyone's acting as pathetic.
All that he is just a little bit in love. Pathetic.
Yeah. Oh man.
I just had I've been trying to make my way through the chat to try and admin some of this bullshit. I also just got a text from a friend back home, said, settle a disagreement between us. Your friend Rory, is he American or Northern Irish?
Oh.
Wow, they got it. I guess like if the argument has split the room, you're both winners. Because I was born in America and then grew up in Northern Ireland, so Fair play to both of you for getting that. That went really Irish at the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, in that one sentence, that was like...
I've had a bit of the whiskey now.
That was the high country and the...
The next one said, can he take it off?
Review number 6. This might be my favorite one. Money plus technology equals garbage.
Yeah, so this is the one where I think you need a bit more lateral thinking.
Yeah.
Seamus said, I mean, he's got a Port Stewart pub in the background.
That's true.
So again, like we were saying, the clues are all there.
It's all there.
It's like everything we do, it's not just thrown together.
Yeah, it's thought. There's thought that goes in. That was review number 6. Money plus technology equals garbage.
Cutting that, isn't it? I think all movie reviews should be something plus something equals.
Another one of my favorites. Review number 7. Monumentally irritating if you know anything about engines.
Amazing.
Somebody writing that, what are they getting from any film?
I know.
I think what are they getting from any bit of niceness in their life? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like a movie. You'd be like, that's not how it works. That's not how an engine works. It's like,
I feel like they'd be annoyed by like they would send reviews for their own toast in the mornings. They'd be like, bit bland today, actually, as it goes.
All right, we're moving on to review number 8. This review said, I outgrew this film and its source material when I was a fetus. Now, for this movie, we just want the franchise, the name of the franchise. You don't have to name a specific movie, just the franchise. That in itself could be a clue.
Also, just now, after we've had the comment from the lady about your voice, I heard you say film instead of film.
Film?
You like my Irish accent, do you, Miss Lady?
Was Colin born in Northern Ireland or America?
Yeah. No, he had the least time of all of us in America as well, so he's the most Northern Irish.
So how long was he in America?
He was only there for 2 years.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right. Daniel Guse said, hey, I wrote that review.
Imagine.
And Katie Perker said, we lost our answers. Can you please go back to the start? Probably not going to do that. But we will remind people not to press back on their browser. I don't know why you would do that, but that's fine.
Review number 9. This is my personal favorite. Review number 9 says, why was the old man best friends with a teenager? Suspicious. That's a great one to let you know the film as well.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
That's a shame.
That is, to be fair, that is the funniest one, I think.
It's good, isn't it?
Also, he has something about him that's a little bit like a very well-known wrong'un.
I was going to say something that's going to give away the entire thing then. It would have been.
No, I was very careful with what I was saying then.
Yeah.
Write it in the Skype chat so I can see what you say.
It just says big dong.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. All right, and finally, our last review in the final round. This is review number 10. 1 star. There were 0 wolves in this movie. I think that's a pretty, I hope a lot of people will get that one. That is review number 10, 1 star. There were 0 wolves in this movie.
We have to go. Roman's just kicking off in the other room. What? He's just barking like mad. You're right. It's all broken in. Hey.
Oh Christ! They both left me. Oh God! It's just us. All right. Well, welcome to the. Well, I guess not. Welcome. Quiz is over. Gav. Anyone?
Going mad in the other
Someone
room.
help.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh,
He was going mad in the other room, just barking out the window. What did you see?
What's he barking? looking at?
What did you say?
Doing his little
Oh,
swim
he does
thing.
it
I love
all.
that.
What did you see out there? You're right. He's stressing out. Good. I'm sitting here.
I haven't seen ramen in so long.
Mate, he's put on another kilogram. He's getting more food this weekend because he's gone up in the size. His food has gone from 200 grams to 300 grams. So think about that. Every day he's now going to get to eat 50% more food. He can't. I told him earlier. He couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's massive. He's like a full dog now.
Yeah, I bought him those good treats.
Really glad that I didn't hear. I heard all of that, but I'm really glad that Coco didn't. He was like, I'm getting 50% more food than Coco. You're not getting any more food. You're already chunky enough as it is. You're fully grown now, Coco. That's it. That's the end of it.
And that was the final one. That was the final review for our final round. Well done, everyone.
Good round, man. Good
Amazing.
round.
Oh, it was straight on 10 o'clock.
Really
That's
good
finished
round.
this on the hour.
Yeah.
Bang on. Right when my Animal Crossing store closes. Fantastic.
Boom. I mean, chuck your scores in the chat because it's really fun to see all that coming out. I think lots of people are doing it. But obviously we'll collate all those and put them together.
We say 5 more minutes.
That's it. Yeah, let's do 5
So
more.
5 past.
22:00 right now. Let's do it. Yeah.
And then if you want to be eligible for being read out as a winner, you've got 5 minutes to review and submit your answer sheets.
Yeah.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
That's a good quiz, man. It's very nerdy this week.
Yeah, I think that maybe next time we switch up a little bit, maybe.
I think it had nerdy topics, but not necessarily. I think you could get a lot of the answers just based on general knowledge and things like that. I think it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was pretty nerdy, to be fair. But then also I said like, oh, we shouldn't go less nerdy. And people were like, no. Like I go to normal quizzes for non-nerdy shit. I'm coming to you guys for the nerdy shit.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of answers. Already had over 500 teams submit their answers.
Wow.
See
69, 21, 36, 18, 21. Wow.
So my WhatsApp group, well, one of my WhatsApp groups who were doing it said they're the ones who asked where you were from, Powers. And as soon as I said where you were from, one person Al was like, yes, Irish. And then someone was like, no, damn it. I was like, why? What did you say? He's like, his American friend. Like, that's not getting you a point. You're not getting a win for that.
No, I don't think so.
Well, so what have we got? We've got it out of 60.
It's out of 60 this
tonight,
week, yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 37s.
Yeah.
Amy B, 37. 4 more than last time. Must have been that egg round. I've seen the 27s, lots of 27s. Josh Elliott says solo. Oh my God, man. 27 out of 60. Solo, not bad considering I got nothing on the twin section. That's fine. You're going to get to know it in a bit. You're going to get to know who it is. Like, because that... Generally, when we do pub quizzes, we usually give the answers at the end of the first round. It is really fun doing it right at the end because you get to go through all the questions again. I forgot until I started this sentence that we were about to go through the answers. So this is great, man. This is great. I love it.
It's quite fun as well because we all do our rounds independently. So it's really fun to like I try and sometimes stay away from the answers as well on the doc so I can while the quiz is going, try and work it out myself. It's great. Some great rounds. Great rounds this week.
Really good rounds, man. Really good rounds. Jamie McLaren said I got the money and the technology equals garbage question right. So that's good. That was really good. Matt, I think Powers, Hard Krupa's video game by the numbers, then my name that Nolan round was people are it's particularly my WhatsApp friends anyway have been won back over in this quiz by your 1-star reviews round, which I thought was brilliant. So
thank you.
Well done,
thank you very
man.
much.
Done. This is great.
I'm just having a little glance over the rounds. A lot of people doing quite well.
Lots
on
of
the
racism.
twins.
Lots of racism.
Oh yeah, I'm not reading them out. So a lot of the twins ones, a lot of very good answers. Here's one person who's putting Finchy for every answer.
Well, like all 60.
Yep.
No, every. That's what you need, like an actual prize.
Got 42. That's really good. My friend Sam Tarbuck. he got 15 out of 60, but 6 were from the first round.
It's just written lots of times in their answers, fuck knows. And I like the egg one. Somebody's written bloody loads of them, and then for the next egg question, gone even more.
Technically, that is right as well. Unfortunately, we just could not, put that into the Google sheet. That is right, though. That is right.
You got one more
Jesse
minute.
Frank says, one more minute. Jesse Frank says they got every single one of the egg rounds, Powers.
Did you?
Oh,
As in the 2 questions?
Yeah.
Like, if you said dozen, you should get it right as well. Some people have gone for the lyric, but we programmed it, so you should get the point still.
That's good. I do like the idea, because when I was writing the question, it took me a while to be like, okay, 4 dozen eggs. So how much is a dozen? How much is that times? So I was like working it. I had like my calculator app open on my iPhone, working out egg math. It was great.
Egg math.
Egg math. That will be around in the next quiz. Egg math.
God, yeah. Sorry, we've got a bunch of super chats. Let me go through these, and then we can go on to the answers.
Try to get beer.
So I think for Mushti, we did say, love you guys, thanks for all this. Tom Amos says, can you let my wife and sister-in-law know that I am the greatest and coolest person in the world? Cheers. I feel like I should have asked more than that for £5, but it's fine. Michael Kingdon said, can I get a shout out from King Gav to Fion and our 6-week-old slug Ariston Gwyn from Michael? That is if that is a real name for a baby, that is amazing.
That's badass.
Michael Harfield said, my birthday is next Saturday. Can't wait till Quarry's over to celebrate with friends. Yes! Quarries. Calling it a quarry.
Quarries. I like that too, yeah.
I like that.
Chills it out a bit.
Tadzio G. Bruce, £2.12, says, big happy birthday to Connor Stables. The 212. Hopefully.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, hopefully their thing is like the 313 is like the 212. Dom Gamble said, what football teams do you all support? Good question.
Blackburn
Daniel?
Rovers. I had season ticket for many years. Don't have one now, but Blackburn Rovers.
I mean, if you had one now, it'd be...
Well, actually, a lot of people I used to go with still have one just to keep money into the club. So I probably should have one.
Also, a lot of people do season tickets, keep them going just in case they ever move back there as well.
Yeah,
because then you're on like you're on a better run for seats and things like that.
Blackburn, it wouldn't really matter. you can pick your seat. Like, it's not like Green Bay Packers.
Are you saying like if you turn up in shinnies, you're basically a defender?
Yeah, mate, I've played goal twice. I'm 5'7".
Shinies.
Little shinies.
Matt K. Fry Guy says, please tell Tamar to down her wine.
Down your wine. Down your wine.
Hopefully she's got a big full glass on. Or full bottle on.
Full glass on.
Yeah, she just cracked it, yeah.
That'd be amazing. Glenn Twinham says, keep her lit, lads. Can I get a big O from Rory? He's already got that, but he gets no one. Austin Roper said, can I get an AO from all 3 of you lads for £5? I wouldn't have thought so, mate. Yeah.
You should ask before doing the super chat.
Yeah, you should. You should really ask, because we've got that money now and you can't be refunded. So, right. Shall we do the answers?
We shall.
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Okay, so first round we're going to do the answers is AKA. So this was the civilian names and we wanted to know the superheroes. I've put some pictures in, so even if you don't know who the heroes are, you get a good sense of who they actually are. So Frank Castle, that is the Punisher. Barry Allen is one of the many people that were the Flash. Matt Murdock, one of my favourite superheroes, Daredevil. You guys can't see this, but I've gone to town on the animations.
Yes.
Billy Batson is Shazam. Yeah. Very evil looking Shazam, and also looks really like Robin Van Persie. This is Dr. Donald Blake. So in the comics, this is the alter ego of Thor. So there's a joke about this in the MCU movie. But also, this is quite a good little image I put up. This is where Thor puts down the hammer because someone needs an operation. So they actually need a doctor. So Thor is like, this guy has the real superpower. Nice. Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk. Johnny Blaze. is Ghost Rider. Dr. Alec Holland is Swamp Thing. Cara Danvers sounds a lot like Carol Danvers, who's Miss Marvel. It's not.
Yeah.
This is actually Supergirl.
That's what got me. That got me bad.
So this existed first. She was called Danvers. Carol Danvers was called... Yeah, it's all very mixed up. The final one is Patrick Eel O'Brien, and he is DC's Plastic Man.
Very good. Very good, Daniel.
When you said She-Hulk, all I could think of was the She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulks.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh,
guys-
I like that a lot. She-Hulk.
I'm hiding it to be professional, but I did love that. Shall we do the celebrity twins round? So I asked you guys to identify the celebrity from their twin. Were you able to do this? So let's go. So Daniel, what have you got coming up? Have you got the
we're gonna have the blurred version, and then when you say, we'll move their face right in.
Okay, cool.
Be
Let's
nice
do this
dissolve.
then, yeah? So number 1 was Sammy, twin of Rami Malek.
Oh, it's a really weird
You
thing
got
because
twins. Why are you calling them Sammy and Rami?
That's exactly why you're calling them that.
There's in a similar way, there's a Chelsea footballer called Tammy Abraham. Do you know what his brother's called? Timmy. they got Timmy and Tammy.
That is fantastic.
Timmy and Tammy.
Okay, so we saw Hunter. Can we also see his twin, which is Scarlett Johansson? Did not know she had a twin. Until I started doing
Neither
this.
did
Right?
I.
So you think you guys at home are learning something? I'm learning something.
I think he's really talented.
Very good. Very good. This
This is ridiculous.
This third one is great, and look up the story behind it and stuff as well, because she was like her stunt double on quite a lot of stuff as well, which is brilliant.
Really?
But could you recognize from this one Leslie Hamilton, twin of Linda Hamilton?
I mean, you can because it's the same fucking person.
Genuinely though, like I had to check that so many times to make sure I got the right one. Did you think that as well, Chris?
I know, but it's like, but yeah, they are identical. Because you don't.
Yeah.
I almost think in that picture, the left looks more like Linda Hamilton.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like if you covered it up, look at the other one, you go, yeah, that's Linda Hamilton. Take that away and cover the other one. You're like, oh no, it's that one. Identical twins, man. Okay, number 4. Hey, it's getting harder with number 4. I think this is Michael, and his twin, Michael, Ashton Kutcher. Kutcher, the Punked Man.
All the things he's gone on to do, and he's still
I
the
know.
Punked Man.
The punk.
At least
What do
call
you
him.
mean the things he's gone on to
At
do
least,
since
at least
Punked?
call him Demi Moore's boyfriend.
I love he's like the things he's gone on to do. Mila Kunis. No,
He
I-
played
Come
on.
Steve Jobs in the shit one.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It does look quite like it.
Okay, so you guys saw Jesse for number 5. Can we see his twin, please? It's Elvis Presley.
That is very similar as well. Did
I
they
think
have
that's one
another
of the
twin that
easiest
died? Or a brother that
Ooh,
died?
it's not-
Because he had was it Aaron Presley that died? Maybe that's a little brother.
I don't
maybe.
know that.
My mum loves Elvis.
Really?
Properly loves Elvis. She really wants to go Graceland. I was thinking of she won't watch this, so I could say. I think like in like a year or two's time, like taking her to Georgia to take her to Graceland.
I remember you told me this
Yeah, she
actually
loves
'cause we-
Elvis.
in the Bloodborne Let's Play, and we were fighting that guy on the roof.
Bloody hell! Well done, Powers. That's pull that out of the bag.
Hopefully, Yeah.
Yeah, she won't watch that either. So it's fine.
Okay, should we do twin number 6?
Yep.
Okay. What was their name?
Look at the years.
Look
at the years. Look at the years.
Rachel Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland's twin sister. Very good. That's what I didn't know.
No, I didn't know that. So...
I think she is in that documentary I Trust You to Kill Me, which is like about him. It's a very good documentary, but it's about him managing a rock band and basically just going off the rails.
Is that where he jumps into that Christmas tree?
That's where it's from. Yeah.
Do you know he's also World Lasso champion? There's a period of time where he's went off the rails, like boozing and stuff, and he entered like the Cowboy Olympics and he won World Lasso champion.
I also love that you can just walk into the Cowboy Olympics and it's like, show me that. All right, yeah, you're in. You're the Lasso champion.
Boozing's actually a big part of it. So
he's World Lasso champion.
All right.
He's good on a night out, I bet.
All right, twin number 7. Twin number 7. Do you know who Aaron Ashmore is? Well, of course, he's Sean Ashmore's twin brother.
Iceman.
Who turns up in another bit of this quiz. Different one, though.
Also, he's in, what's it called? Quantum Break. He's in that.
Which one is in Quantum Break, though? Because they do look exactly the same.
It's the more famous one. Or is the other one an actor?
But the other one is in stuff as well, which is wild. I think the other one is the one that's in Lock and Key. Or there's twins in Lock and Key, maybe. But like the other one does acting as well.
He does acting as well. Wow.
He does acting. He does a bit of acting on the side.
I do acting too.
Okay, let's do maybe the hardest one of the round. And twin number 8, Daniel. It is Marissa Ribisi, Giovanni Ribisi's twin. That's a hard one. That is a hard one.
That's the thing. I actually wouldn't be able to recall his name.
I think I could just because I really like him in Friends and I really like him in Boiler Room.
Yeah, I just don't think. He's great in Friends, isn't he? He's
one of those American actors who when you go, I wonder what they've been up to, and then you look up their IMDb. We do this all the time, Daniel. We're just like, I wonder what they've been up to. I bet they are doing some American TV show that's been going for like 14 series where they work for the Navy. And then you look it up and you're like, yeah, he's doing that.
And then you go, you know what? It's a good life.
Good luck to him.
I also like Johnny McAwesome in the comments because as much as I hate this round, I'm learning a lot. And that's a really good attitude, I think.
Well, what did you say, Daniel, at the beginning of this quiz? That you want to hear if you're a quiz master?
You just want people to go, the noise you want to hear people say at the end of the quiz is go, not, ugh. And that's the sound of a good and a bad quiz.
That's
that's bad.
Though. That's absolutely
bang on. You want people to go, that's interesting. I'll tell someone about that, yeah.
Okay, number 9 then. Let's go on to this. This is the big one. If you know the name of the actor, this is very, very easy. But number 9, Dan Heder is obviously John Eder's twin brother.
How's James Blunt?
It does look into fair. I think this is one of the ones where you're like, I know Napoleon Dynamite, but I don't know the name of the person. But that's fine. That's what a quiz is, baby. And final one then for this. The funniest twin I've ever seen. And the reason that this exists in the first place. This is Paul. And Paul is Vin Diesel's twin brother.
He doesn't even look the same between those pictures.
It's amazing. I just spent a good long while looking at that. I think I did a tweet once that was like, sometimes you feel like Vin, sometimes you feel like Paul. But yeah, that's Vin Diesel's twin brother, man. That's if you manage to get 10 out of 10 on that, we should probably be friends in real life. Powers, what's your answers?
All right, moving on to the Disney round. We can fly through these. Question number 1. What foot did Cinderella's slipper fall off? That is, of course, her left foot. Come on, guys. It's obviously the left foot. Then moving on to the egg questions. How many eggs did Gaston eat when he was a lad to help him get large? That is 4 dozen eggs, aka 48 eggs.
Something really weird happened though. Did you have eggs on your phone?
I did have eggs on my phone.
The way that the key works, you completely disappeared when you hold that up. It's like you vanished.
Eggs.
Yeah, you just disappear.
It's the magic. It's the magic of the eggs. Question number 3. How many eggs did Gaston eat when he was a man to get him roughly the size of a barge? It was 5 dozen eggs. He upped it by a dozen, which is, of course, 60 eggs. It's a lot of eggs.
Wow. So many eggs, man.
Question number 4. In 1987, Disneyland created its own currency to spend in the park. What was this currency called? That currency was called Disney dollars. Similar to the Itchy and... Is it Itchy and Scratchy dollars?
Yeah.
Is that what we call it in Simpsons? Question number 5. What is the name of the pub that Flynn brings Rapunzel to? Is it the Snuggly Duckling, the Drunken Clam, or the Bad Apple? It is the Snuggly Duckling. I made up Bad Apple. Wasn't that pretty good?
You told us earlier you made up both.
Well,
yeah, sorry about ruining that question a little bit. I felt quite bad about that.
Oh, no, it's fine. Question number 6. Which of the following is not one of the hyenas in The Lion King? Shenzi, Banzai, Tansy, or Ed? It is Tansy. That's right. Ed is one of the hyenas. See, a little trick question there. Someone's going to go, obviously it's Ed. It's not. No.
Is Tansy's from something, is it?
I don't know, I just made it up. Might be. I don't know.
Might be for the Lion King.
I can tell you that.
No, it's definitely a hyena for the Lion King.
There was a 4th. I realize now there was a 4th.
I think there's a hyena in Family Guy.
Watch it.
Watch it. It's such a good old-fashioned stop it. Watch it.
Question
something like my dad would say. Okay.
Question number 7. What was the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2? It was Al's Toy Barn. Question number 8. Which classic Disney princess has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? That is Snow White. One of the classics. Number 9. Who is the only Disney princess to have a tattoo, or at least a visible tattoo? That is Pocahontas. And finally, question number 10. Finish the lyrics of this song from Frozen. I mean, it's crazy. We finish each other's sandwiches. Sandwiches is the line. And that is all the answers for the Disney round, aka the egg round.
The egg round. Egg. Lots of people Powers saying Tansy got them wrong. So I don't know what you've done for the quiz.
I wrote Tansy with a ZI, Tansy with a DZI.
Yeah, I think because you put multiple options in, that's probably what's. I think something's gone mad there. Well, if everyone's got it, everyone's on a level playing field then.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Give yourselves all a point.
Yeah.
Pocahontas isn't the princess. She is, Chris. She is. Look it up.
She's one of the 12. Yeah. One of the 12.
And maybe you should look about how racist you are, Chris, as well.
Yeah, think about that.
Oh, she doesn't wear a crown.
Oh, you've shown your true colors, Chris. Daniel, your video game by the numbers.
Okay.
The big boy round.
How many stars can you collect in Super Mario 64? It is 120 stars. How many dragons can you fight in the original Dark Souls, including DLC? I said DLC and I said dragons. It's 2. Not this Draco Wyvern shit. Question 3.
What are the name of the dragons? Just
Seath and Calamite.
Okay.
If you put in red Hellkite Drake, it's a Drake. Okay, different. Look at his hands. Doesn't have any. Okay, I got a book right there. It's called Dark Souls Collected Artworks. I can show you that. Okay, next question. How many support characters in Overwatch? There's 7. There you go. Anna, Baptiste, Brigitte, Lucio, Mercy, Moira, Zenyatta. How many Pokemon were there in Pokemon Red and Blue? 151. Powers, you said that was contentious. Why?
Oh, because I think on Wikipedia it might say at one point that there's 150 Pokemon in the game, but there is 151. But I think some people might look it up and see that they might see that and be like, it says 150. But you are right.
Sorry, I realised I just completely thought the Dark Souls question.
Oh no. I'm just seeing the word gaping come up in the chat quite a lot.
Oh my god. Probably should get someone else to check my questions. Undead Dragons is a bit of a weird one.
The Inventor Jack said, "You can't catch me, you fuck you."
Can you not? To be fair, I've taken the heat off the Pokemon question.
Yeah, you really have. You really have. I've never seen the word gaping so much in my life. I don't think I do.
That's not true.
No, but like when I haven't typed it. Yeah, Alex Murphy's like, how could you have forgot about Gav's mum's? Like, wait, she's doing this quiz, man. No, that's not cool. That's not cool, man.
That's annoying.
Let's move swiftly on.
Yeah,
let's move swiftly.
Ask me not sleeping tonight, so it's fine.
Hey, if you put gaping in, you'll get a point.
Extra point.
I mean, everyone's getting that wrong then. Okay, how many playable characters are there in Street Fighter 2? 8. How many rows of Space Invaders, aliens, and Space Fighters? You got 5. Master Chief is called John, but what is his identification number? It's on his chest. 117. In Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, how many Triforce shards have you to collect? That is 8. In The Sims, simoleons is the starting currency, and you start with 20,000 of them. And answer 10, including expansions and handhelds, how many GTA games have there been? There have been 15, and there's a picture of all 15 of them.
Very good. That is very good. There's so many people right now, I think, going wild on the gaping thing, as if they were just waiting for it. They were waiting for Daniel to slip up just once in 5 years. He's done this, all right. So, people, he's not cancelled.
I mean, if it's cancelled, I can literally delete the channel right now.
Oh, don't make him do it, lads, because he'll do it. Right. So we've got.
Also, cancelled implies I'm a wrong-un. Let's not do that. Like, let's not be saying Krupa's cancelled on Twitter. Like, I got a question about dragons wrong. I'm not getting
hashtag Krupa's cancelled.
I'm not getting cancelled for that.
I got a message from one of my WhatsApp groups. Very nice people said we got 2 in that round, and they didn't expect to get any, so they're very happy with that round.
That's probably because they put 2 for dragons.
Yeah, ignore the chat. But Brian Fox says, spent our 1 year anniversary with my girlfriend Lydia. Listening to you, Slugs. Your content is something we bonded over. Cheers, lads, and I look forward to RKC. We all know that Coke was the real MVP. Okay, cool. So we get the answers to the Name That Nolan round. Pretty happy with this round. I'm trying to work out if I fucked it up, but I don't think I have. Okay, let's get.
I mean, if you have, that would really help me out.
Okay, the answer to number 1 in Name That Nolan.
Why won't you wake up? Wake up! That's because the player keeps mashing the button. That's because I like slapping fleshy things with this hand. That's for being
You and I
more
might have
comic
met at the launch event for that game, which was the Deadpool game, by the way.
Really?
Nolan North played Deadpool, because they did like a spiciest chimichanga thing.
Yeah, I remember when we met. We met for the first time properly. FIFA.
I think we met before that. At anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah,
That's why I missed our anniversary.
so if you got that, very good. That was Deadpool. Nolan North playing Deadpool in the Deadpool game. Let's get number 2, Daniel, which is
Freeze. Let her go.
Spinoza.
You were born to stay away.
Stay away. You're gonna answer for K-Dog. Then you're gonna answer for me.
This game's
I'll kill her,
fucking
I
good.
swear. I'll blow
What
her
game is
fucking
it?
brains out. Don't fucking move.
Back off, McVigar.
It's
You had to be a
50
fucking
Cent
hero,
Bulletproof.
didn't you?
And Nolan North played the bad guy, Spinoza. And the heroes were 50 Cent and Eminem as detectives. Honestly, games were far better then than they are now. What a game. And shall we go on to the answer for Name That Nolan, number 3.
Celebrate this victory while you can, mutants. Your imminent destruction awaits. The controls have been disabled. And you are all doomed!
So we got Shredder. That was Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. If you broke Shredder or the Shredder, you should have got a point for that. The cool thing about Nolan North, because he does so many different voices, Nolan North has played like every single turtle at some point in either like an animated movie, TV show, or a video game. So he's played like Leonardo, Donatello, Shredder, and the voices do change. Let me tell you, because I looked him up.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's done some good shit, man.
Wow.
Okay, let's get the answer to number 4.
I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost, and you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
Powers, I feel like you would have got that one.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah. I was giving you a point there, mate. You're like, no, do not care for it. Do not care for it. Okay, cool. So
No, I would have got that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think this is one of the maybe most famous ones. And coming up next, for number 5.
You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
Desmond Miles. That's the thing is, I never played Assassin's Creed stuff, so I didn't realize until years later there was things. It's like, yeah, very. Jamie McLaren said Ghost was originally in Destiny, was originally voiced by Peter Dinklage, and then they hated him, so they took it away. So, but yeah, that was Desmond Miles from Assassin's Creed. Okay, number 6. This is a hard one, man, but I feel like this is one of the ones you could have worked out. Here we go.
I knew Logan was following up on something having to do with weapon shipments. I had a hunch the rally attack was being used as a diversion. I hate to think how much of a head start the Purifiers have on us. I'll have to get Iceman to see if he can track those shipments.
This is a game that I was into, X-Men Destiny, but I didn't realize that he did the voice for Cyclops in. It's quite a serious person. And again, with this next one, number 7 for Name That Nolan, I did not realize when I first played it, this was Nolan North. Daniel, let's play number 7.
A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out to a nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. They said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy man traveling with a little girl.
That moment in Last of Us, man, is fucking crazy. I think that's really, really good. But also, I never knew that. And that is another one. It's like, so Nolan North gets the and Nolan North at the end of Last of Us. And he said that's the most proud he's been ever of doing it. If anybody got number 8, this next one, let's be friends because you are amazing. Okay, Daniel, number 8. Name that Nolan.
This planet will be mine. Follow your shame. Never again. I win. I own
General Zod in Injustice. There's not many people. I know we were saying that he's basically Tom Hanks. There's not many people that say they're going to have the breadth of work that Nolan North has got this. And number 9, Daniel, who is this Nolan? Name it.
Well, ain't this cozy? You need to keep an eye on this one, Batman. He's a bit too careless for my liking. Come any closer, and you get to see the contents of his head.
That is Penguin. In all the Arkham games. Well, the Arkham games that he was in. Someone said, I put fucking Zod. Not General Zod. No, he's called General. He's always called General Zod. That's his name. So he's always got that. Zod is correct. No, it's not. So that's absolutely fine. Peter Tom said, wait, who's Nolan North? And he's been having a good time with that one. And finally then, obviously the one I feel like everyone should have got, because I think it is Nolan North. It's the character. When you think of a video game and Nolan North, you think of that person, and it's obviously Quasimodo from Shrek Super Slam.
Chill out these hot riffs
Here we
just
go.
so you can get your beauty sleep. Cause you ogres really need it. What? I said, too bad your wife isn't getting her beauty sleep. Cause she sure needs it.
I've heard that.
Shrek Super Slam. What a game. What a game.
I played a lot of the Shrek 2, the movie game on Nintendo GameCube. That game was fantastic.
Yeah.
You could change between all. You could be the gingerbread man if you wanted. You could be Donkey, Princess Fiona. You could be the whole roster.
I feel like
that was a great game.
Anybody who remembers Shrek Super Slam is people I want to be friends with, because I worked at Toys R Us at the time, and I was like, I need to get this game.
What was Super Slam? Was that just running around, or was it a party game or something?
Basically Smash Brothers. It's what Smash Brothers copied.
Yeah.
Yeah. They copied Shrek Super Slam. So someone says, why do we not get a mark for Oswald Cobblepot? Because I said right at the beginning that we have superheroes and villains, but I want their superhero and villain name, not their civilian name. I was very clear about that. And that's why we don't want Oswald Cobblepot. And we want Penguin. Also, I feel like if you're the type of person who definitely knows is the Penguin, and you decide to put Oswald Cobblepot instead of the Penguin or Penguin, you know the problem lies within your own soul, not with us.
Is that the Penguin's real name? Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah. To be fair, it's like,
I'd change it too.
I was reading an old Wolverine comic the other day, and I was like, it's meant to be that the comic that kind of like reinvents the hero. And then you go, and he's like, they called him Liam Howlett. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's like Dickens thing where it's like, you've got to have a name that sounds a bit like what you are.
It's like, yeah, we're doing it for the adults. Howlett. Oh, no, you find it again.
They'll know. The adults will get it.
Right, Powers, let's bring it home with the 1 star.
Bring it on home with the guess the movie based on the 1-star reviews. All right, guys. Hopefully these were easy enough, and hopefully you got them. Review number 1. This is the tale of a theme park gone mad and also a seemingly endless yawn fest. That is, of course, Jurassic Park. Question number 2. This was the blandest, stupidest account possible of one of the biggest disasters in history. We're talking about the Titanic. 1 star out of 10. If this happened for real, they would complain about having to rescue this mummy's boy. That was a review of Saving Private Ryan. Review number 4. One of the worst films ever made. The reactions and bites are poor and clumsy. That is a review for Jaws. The reactions and bites. I don't know why that cracks me up so much. Review number 5. The story is grotesquely poor and without logic. Stone is ugly and Gosling is pathetic. That's a review for La La Land.
I like you're still laughing now.
Gosling is pathetic. Money plus technology equals garbage. That was a 1-star review for Avatar. Review number 7.
sorry. So Jack Carpenter said, we fucking dilly-dallied with Titanic and put Pearl Harbor. Yeah, Tito McTito said, thought it was Pearl Harbor.
Review number 7. Monumentally irritating if you know anything about engines. That is a 1-star review for The Fast and the Furious.
Nice.
Review number 8. I outgrew this film and its source material when I was a fetus. That is a 1-star review for Harry Potter. Number 9. Why was the old man best friends with a teenager? Suspicious. That's a review for Back to the Future. And finally, the last review, number 10, 1 star. There were 0 wolves in this movie. That was a review for The Wolf of Wall Street. There we go. That's all of them.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, those are the answers. Well done, everyone. You know what you've got. Daniel, you're going to do some marking while we fill this with interesting chat.
We've
got lots of different things. Lulzy Pop says, cheers from Sweden, guys. Give a shout out for my little pug, Princess Topsy. Yes, I am single, and that's all she's got.
Aww.
Oh, that's lovely. That's
little
so
pug
nice.
Princess, that's adorable.
Also, definitely tweet us a picture of this pug.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So I want to know more about this pug, I'll be honest.
Preferably in like a little tutu or something if she's a princess. I would like to see that.
Brian Fox said, wait, is this? Yeah, this one. So spend our 1-year anniversary, my girlfriend Lydia. Listen to you slugs. Your content is something we bonded over. Cheers, lads. I look forward. Oh, yeah, we've actually read that one, but you get it again.
You get it twice.
You get it twice. Well done. Oh, okay, yeah. So, like, the chat is going good. This is nice chat right now.
Chatting about answers. That's good. I like it.
Chatting about answers. The Henge said 20 out of 60. That's pretty good. Jay Armstrong said about 40. 40 out of 60 is fucking good, man. Emma Browning, 45. That is brilliant. Snoogins 1967 said Solo, and he got 36. So did Jay Bevan with 36 out of 60. That's amazing. Liam McShane, absolutely fine. 23 out of 60. Very, very good. Zoe Fair said so many lost points to typos and missing the. We said it at the beginning. It's way easier just to put the in. I feel like there's 4 questions in there that's the that you could be doing with, but that's good. Oh, that's really nice. Someone's tweeted Nolan North being like, "You've got your own pub quiz category." Scribble Bit says, "Can you give my mate Michael a happy birthday?" Happy birthday, Michael Pembo.
Happy birthday.
Well done,
Michael.
Buddy. Graham Yoon says 32 points Solo. Will Cornish 49. Get wrecked. But isn't there like 9 of you doing it though? I think there people make guesses. Tom Griffin said got 44 for my team. My team name is Come On Eileen. you've got COVID-19. Oh, I don't know that. Tom, my email said, if I could spell things properly instead of like a dickhead, we would have got 40 plus.
Very true. I understand your pain.
Because we're doing, obviously, the quiz online, I feel like if you know the answer, like if I wanted to write like Rami Malek and I was spelling like a maniac, I feel like I forgive like Ramy Malek entered into Google. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're not trying to look up the answer. You're just trying to get a quick spell check.
Yeah.
Spell checking, fine by me. Fine in my books.
I think spell checking is fine. Googling the answer, not fine. But I feel like as a human being, you know what is Googling the answer and what is spell checking. I feel like you do not need a man in headphones and half a suit to tell you that. Let me tell you that. Malika Juma says, tell my husband Junior's do the dishes after this.
Do the dishes, man. How long is it going to take? How many dishes are there? You'd be done in like 2 seconds. Group is doing math. You could do it right now, actually.
Right now, yeah. J. Arm said 41 out of 60 for Finchy of the North. Don't think we'll crack the top 10 or anything, but it was fun.
It's a good score. Be proud of that, man. It's a good score.
You should. 41 out of 60 is pretty good, man.
What's a C? What is a C? Is that above 50%? Or is that too easy?
Ooh, interesting.
I think in America it's quite high to get a C. Whereas like over here, maybe it's quite low.
Wait, what are you saying about us?
I'm saying I got a lot of C's, my friend. That's what I'm saying.
Thomas said, I want a Star Wars round the next one. Maybe
you could do a cool Star Wars one, as long as it's not too much like at minute 45 in Revenge of the Sith. What is the logo on the back of the truck that passes at frame 3? You know, it's got to be a bit more cool, a bit more egg based. You know, talking about some aliens' eggs.
Do you think so? You're basically saying you want an egg quiz. I'll do an egg quiz with you, man. Right. Like I will do an egg quiz with you. And if you want me to pretend, I'll say that it's online and it's live, but I will be handling the chat, which will be non-existent.
It's just the chat being like, good job, Rory. You're really nailing it, Rory. Thanks, chat. Well, you're so nice.
Michael Hoffman said, payday tomorrow, just donating some of my extra quarry funds because I'm lucky enough to work from home. Feels like hopefully the quarry is taking care of itself.
Do you live in the quarry?
No. Quarry funds is in like quarantine funds.
Oh, right. I thought you meant like a quarry. And I was like...
Lulzy Pops 91 says, how do you post pictures via Super Chat? This could get expensive. It has to be over 200, and then the picture will show up.
Absolutely. No, don't listen to him. That's absolutely not right.
Oh, so the Mega Timbio says 70 to 79 is a C. And then I guess like 80 to 89, B, 90 to 90, A plus after that.
Wow. Is that in the UK or the US?
Well, they just said in their district. So I guess in District 9.
Yeah, it's either in the US or the world that Hunger Games exists.
Yeah, or the prawn world. Morbid Dolly says, I love the Disney round. That's good.
Oh, glad.
I love the Disney round. Craig Evans, I feel like he is slightly biased, says, we want a Welsh category next week. Oh, Tim Thomas says, are these pub quiz events something you'll continue to do after the coronavirus? Who knows, man? I think we've all had a really good time doing a pub quiz thing. So I think maybe it won't be like this if we were going to do it. Maybe we'll be together or something like that.
We should make a little set, like make a little pub I just want to have a little pub in our office.
Yes.
But, yeah, it'd be cool. We could like shoot a little set there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Really good chat tonight, guys. You guys have been fucking amazing, man. Absolutely. Thank you. So Michael Harfield said that must be the US because I got a B in higher English with 59%.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
If you get 59%, you know you don't deserve a B.
What
was it then? Like B, A plus.
I wouldn't be in this
half-shaded-
chair right now if they weren't giving me C's for what I was doing.
Yeah.
I feel like America's a lot tougher in grading than the UK. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know a lot. I got a lot of C's.
I got a lot of C's.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Someone's asking for next round we should do a Animal Crossing round. Will be interesting. Kind of. I feel like that would maybe exclude too many people, unless you made it a bit, I don't know, bit easy.
What do you mean? That's pretty hard, man. Fun night, lads. Give my regards to the 1-star Jurassic peer reviewer. Once you track them down.
Great, isn't it?
Honestly, I had a bunch of messages from people back home being like, "That's where we brought it in." So Chris Clayton said, "Just want to apologize for not realizing Pocahontas is a princess, and say I did absolutely not intend accidental racism. Apologies, lads. Fine. I'm just gonna block you for a little bit. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Just fucking think about what you did for a bit."
You actually deleted the message.
I've put him in a little timeout. You can think about what you said. You know.
You're fine, Chris. We know you didn't mean it.
Yeah, but also learn.
But you're
grow.
on a list now. You are on a list.
Learn, grow. You're on a list. We know you. And don't ever come back again. No, come back.
Is he being racist again?
Well, Chris. He's had a few, and it just starts going.
Okay, Daniel, have we got the top 5?
We do, yeah.
Do we? Fantastic. Okay, Daniel, do you want to take it away then?
Cool. So the results are in 5th place. We have 3 teams tied at 41 points. A lot of teams on the same points this week. So we've got Super Nintendo Chalmers, HelloFresh,
very good,
and Adam.
Yes, 41 out of 60 is fantastic, guys. Don't feel bad about that. That is absolutely amazing.
In 4th place, we have Soler and the Scroats, Team Social Brooders, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Battle Quiz Galactastar.
Good names. 42 points. Very close to I'm looking at the top 5 right now. It is so close, guys. You're amazing.
In 3rd place, we have the Fellowship of Fail and Bunch of Pansies for 43 points.
Ooh.
We now have in 2nd place, joint 2nd, we have again familiar team, those bitches from Florida.
Nice.
Whiskeypedia and Cricota. All tied on 45 points. And this week's winners, and for the 2nd week in a row, we have Pedwig's team, PMG.
People make guesses. I kind of want to take a point away from them for being called Hedwig's team, because I feel like you motherfuckers should let that go. But I'm really happy that those bitches from Florida got 2nd. So well done. Well done.
Out of context, that sentence is wild.
Also, we're one of the finalists at HelloFresh, the food delivery service. I feel like we just kind of breezed past that fast.
Yeah. Very good.
It was amazing.
Wait, are they in there right now? I mean, it feels like they've got stuff going on, right?
Can you send me some food? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, you haven't eaten since it all started. I don't think you realized how long it was going to go on for.
Yeah, I was like 2 days tops. 2 days tops. I ate everything day 1.
You're like, I thought I was meant to. But yeah, amazing. Well done to people make guesses. You guys are amazing for winning. But those bitches from Florida once again coming in 2nd. Whiskeypedia, Cricota. This is great, man. Well done. Great quiz. Absolutely amazing quiz.
That was great. Well done, boys. Well done.
Can we go home now? It's at the end. Jay Armstrong said, "Great quiz, well done." Thanks. Hopefully, I don't know what team you were in, Jay, but that's awesome, man. That is good. I love doing this quiz, man. When are we back next, Daniel? When are we back next?
We're back the week after next, which I believe is again, I just have to think about this while it comes to my mind. It is we're
Maybe
such a big
it's
schedule.
maybe something May the 7th of May.
7th of May.
I just remembered.
Right. We will be back on the 7th of May with another pub quiz. But also, if you're an RKG patron, thank you very much for keeping with us for this last couple of weeks. And in the next couple of days, you're going to get an email through. It's going to say exactly what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. But I mean, doing these quizzes has been very cool, man. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. You guys are all amazing. Well done for everyone who won, who didn't win, who just came anyway.
It's a bit of fun.
Good night, guys.